Hey, hey, everybody. Looks like we're working. How you doing, Tom? Oh, I can't hear you.
Yeah, it's muted.
There you go.
If I was doing any better, they would tax me.
We've got a few people in here already.
Yes, we do. Cool.
God's Desire, Crafty. I'm sorry, I can't see that. That's Tracy. Frostbite. That's a new one for me.
I think that's Terry.
Terry changed his name again.
I think so. Might be.
I can't keep up. Well, did everybody have a good Valentine's Day? I sound loud in my headphones. Am I okay? Am I okay?
Yeah, you sound pretty good. Not bad.
Okay.
I try to. Right
Where'd
here now, I
my,
can't see the chat. So
where'd my chat go? Let me find it. See if this one does it.
and my chat lost.
There we go. We can see that now, right?
Yeah.
All right.
I don't know why I lost it. I try to tap in here and say hello, everyone, and it just.
That's the one thing with Eevee Mux I'm not happy with.
Right.
I don't know why they haven't fixed that.
I don't know how to clear it now.
I don't know that. I don't know that would be that difficult.
Wow.
You know.
Yeah, I mean. Well, now I can't make it smaller, so well, it is what it is. I'm not going to play games with it.
Are you having to watch it on another screen?
No, I just what happened was I typed in up on top. I typed in "hello everyone," and nothing came up. So, and then I lost the chat completely. But I got a bigger one.
In Eevee Mux?
Yeah. Comments, personal, Michael. Anyway, that's okay. I can read it down here. So, what's cooking, man?
I'm real close to going ahead and buying a year subscription to Eevee Mux, but this chat thing just really is holding me back.
Yeah. There again, I don't want to get tied into something that if if something goes wrong with it or whatever,
Right.
I'd rather just do the month to month with it.
Well, I'd done a research study a couple of years ago, and they paid us with a preloaded debit card, and that's what I've been using for Eevee Mux.
Okay.
So all this time it's been rolling on that card, and it's about to run out of money. So I'm gonna have to dig in my pocket, and I'm thinking, well, let's say I'm paying $25 a month. If I do it by the year, it's 19.
Yeah.
How bad do I want to gamble that $4 or $6?
Yeah. That's funny.
So,
I mean, the options that they have, the stuff that you can do with it,
yeah.
it is good. I use it for the podcast, and every once in a while when I do go up, when I do go live, I'm gonna have to start going a little bit more on the live side as far as like the Sunday Dinner Chef and stuff. But there is a lot of different things that you can do with it.
Okay.
With that said, there's a lot of things that you cannot do with it. So what I have to do is I have to, if I make a mistake or cough or something like that,
Yeah.
I actually got to shut it down and then start another studio.
Okay.
Okay, to go back into it and start it again, and hopefully it picks up. So that's one thing that they don't have a pause on it, just for when you're recording. Okay, I don't mean it that like what we're doing right now. It would
Right.
make no sense to pause it.
Correct.
But I also can bring up, I mean, I can preload stuff on there for the podcast. Different pictures and different things that I can put on. I can put my own music on there, and just let that thing run out. That's a positive to it. I think it works really well. But for me to pay for the year and just be over with it, and I don't know. I'll just keep going month to month.
Yeah, I'm still on the fence.
But I haven't found anything else at Grumpus. I mean,
But my line of thinking is if StreamYard can figure it out, then why can't EVMux?
yeah, that's true.
And that seems, I mean, chat for the guest to be able to type in comments in EVMux. If StreamYard can figure it out, I don't know why EVMux. I don't understand why that would be that difficult.
Yeah, yeah, I totally get
I
it.
mean, they let me put the chat up here now. I can move it around anywhere. I can do anything I want to with it, except type. I mean, I can, but you can't.
Right, exactly. Now, like,
So not everybody has the wherewithal to open up another browser window and type that away.
exactly,
And
exactly.
I shouldn't have to educate everybody that joins in just so they can join in on the fun.
Yeah, yeah. I don't know. Did you do anything today?
Man, I was so busy today. Uh, had my big wedding to go to. That was at 10:30. So, you know, to get there at 10, we had to be up and ready and walking out the door at 9:30. And we probably didn't leave there till close to 1 o'clock. So that's in Old Town Spring. Have you ever been to Old Town Spring?
I think so. Yeah,
Okay, well, you know what I'm talking about then.
yeah.
The little woman. It's Valentine's Day, and so we end up having to walk Old Town Spring into all these little shops. The first two or three she found, I found a chair outside that I could sit down while she was inside. And finally, I told her, I said, you know what? I'm going back to where the wedding was. That's where the car is. You can find me when you're done.
That's funny. That's funny. Well, yesterday was our anniversary, so I'm dreading it because you know a lot of people don't like to go out, especially out here.
Yeah,
Valentine's, every place is jam packed.
well, that's what it
You know,
was around here. Yeah,
so I said to Marie, "What do you want to do?" I mean, I said we can go out tonight. We can go to. I said, we can go out for dinner or whatever later on tonight. We'll go to either the Italian American Club, because they have live entertainment, piano
yeah.
player, the whole bit. And she said, "Well, I hope you don't mind, but I would just like maybe to go to the Italian specialty store and pick up some goodies and bring them home." Thank you, guys. Sorry. I was like, "Whoa, girl, like you don't know, I
I
love
like
you
it
to,
already.
I'm loving you to death right now." We got in the car and we drove 7 miles, went into the place and got some, you know, cold cuts and stuff like that. And Grumpus, this guy, they're from Brooklyn, New York. This guy gets bread flown into him, I don't know, maybe once a week, whatever. And they're long, big, long baguettes, okay,
Okay.
but they're small. They got them wrapped up in plastic in a freezer. And they have all the pre-made pastas and stuff like that, okay, all frozen.
Yeah.
So I said, how much is the bread? And he said, I think it's $1.29 or something like that. Okay. I said, well, how bad can it be? $1.29.
Yeah.
I got it home, put it in the oven, just a little bit, just to heat it up. Boy, I tell you, it blew me away.
Good stuff, huh?
And I'm turning around, I'm telling Marie, yeah, well, I'm glad you did this. Well, I'm glad you did this. We had 2 glasses of wine, finished up what we had. You just made like a cold antipasta. And that was it. I mean, happy anniversary. Salute. See you later. And then today she came in. I forgot all about Valentine's. I was in on a computer. She came in and said, "Happy Valentine's Day." I said, "Oh, I forgot about Valentine's Day."
Well, tom- tomorrow's our birthday. So we got to start this all over again.
I said to Marie, I said, "Well, what do you want to do?" Today, I'm hoping to get scot free, right? She said, "Oh, I'm beat. I don't want to do nothing." So that 7 mile drive really
Really took a
tuckered,
lot out of her, huh?
tuckered her out, and I was Get in the car. We'll take you around the block. But it was
Well, I
fun.
told her I'd take her out to eat, so we're going to do that. And you're going to laugh. I asked her, and she just hung the guest bath. She just hung some wallpaper, or had some wallpaper put up last Saturday. Wallpaper was up there was fine. It wasn't bubbling, it wasn't peeling, but it had been up there 42 years. So she decided to cover it. And I thought, oh no, here we go. Now
This is
we've been
gonna get.
talking about paint. Now we're talking about. I said, "What do you want for your birthday?" She said, "Well, I could use a new faucet in the bathroom."
Done.
I said, "Does that faucet come with a handyman that put it in?"
Oh, I didn't want to go there.
So
You
I guess we're going faucet shopping tomorrow for her birthday.
Oy, oy, oy. And you know what the sad part about it is? You turn around and you think, well, that's a 5 minute job, okay? When you can't get them bolts and nuts off of that thing, holy crap!
That's what I'm.
And
That's what I'm in for, Tom. I'll end up. I'll end up having to kill the water and redo all of the stops, all the valves coming out of the wall, all the way in, because those valves haven't been touched since I've owned the house.
well, Charlotte's in the basement.
There we go.
Hi guys.
There's trouble. How you
Happy
doing, Charlotte?
I'm doing great. How about you guys?
It was great.
Happy Valentine's Day.
And to you as well, and you, Mr. Grumpus. I
I
love your
hope,
shirt, by the way.
hope you had a good one.
Oh, well, it was lazy. I just napped all day.
Well, that's if that's what you love, why not?
Perfect for me.
I like the vibe of the crowd right now.
Well, Poppy was out of town most of the week, so he came back today, and I just kind of I took my leave.
Yesterday was our anniversary, also. So
Mm.
you know, at this age right now, making plans is like dream is dreaming. You know what I mean?
I don't
Right.
even buy green bananas anymore.
Yeah.
Oh
So
my goodness.
I said to Marie, "What do you want to do? You really want to go out for dinner and everything like that?" No, I really don't. She said. I said I can make it like a 5:30, 6 o'clock reservation. I'm too tired by that time. Thank you, thank you, thank you.
We did the same thing. I said earlier, I said, well, you want to go grab a bite to eat or something? She said, oh, everything's going to be so packed. I said, it's 4 o'clock. The matinee people are just showing up.
So we went to this Italian specialty store and got some like prosciutto and some different cheeses and,
Ooh.
and all that stuff and came home and had a cold antipasto, 2 glasses of wine, and that was good with me. And she said, oh, it was great. That was fantastic. We should do this all the time. I went, thank you.
Orange Jeep. I believe that's Chris, isn't it?
Yeah.
How you doing, Chris?
What's up, Chris? So yeah, I mean, and then today I forgot about it, but she came in. I was on a computer. She came in and she said, "Oh, by the way, Happy Valentine's Day." And I'm thinking to myself, you hope you don't want to go nowhere. And she
I
said,
had, go ahead. I'm sorry,
"No."
Tom.
She just told me, "Yeah, I'm tired. No, hell with that. Thank you, thank you."
We just really don't celebrate. Our anniversary's on the 2nd. So it's just like, why? You know?
Oh,
Yeah.
we just go out and grab a bite to eat or
Oh
something.
yeah, now that's nice. And actually going to the lunch is better because lunch menus are cheaper than the dinner menus.
I told her, and I don't know how she took it, but I told her, I said, making reservations at our age right now, okay, as said, is like taking Metamucil. Okay. You have no clue, okay, if the reservations are true or not. So, but
And
no,
you don't know if you're going to have the energy to get there by the time the reservation rolls around, you
yeah,
know.
but she's a realist, Marie. I mean, she don't like that to go shopping. She don't like none of that stuff. So, so I said,
Now, I
okay.
do like to shop occasionally. In fact, my daughter is going to be voted in on the board of the Republican Club for for South Mississippi,
Wow.
and she wants me to go to the luncheon on Wednesday where they do the vote. So I bought a dress and a pair of shoes because I haven't bought myself any in a long time. And I had to be very conservative. So I bought navy blue, but I had to buy baby blue shoes to go with it. So
Uh,
that's going to be fun. I think. I don't know. I'm not much of a. Um, well, I'm more of a down the road middle kind of person and not a staunch conservative. So I don't know how I'm going to fit in at the Republican Club.
just go, but hey, how you
I'm
doing?
just going
You'll
to
be
my
fine.
mouth shut, shake hands, and go, so nice to meet you. And that's it.
Yeah,
That's it. Because I'm not one of those people. I'm
Well,
just,
just remember, you're representing me and Tom.
yeah.
well, the main thought on my mind is do not embarrass her. Do not embarrass her. You know, that's going to be my mantra the whole time. Because I'll say something silly like, y'all need to get ICE out of Minnesota and stop them from killing civilians. And people will lose their mind, okay?
Well, yeah, they'll lose it, all right.
They'll kick me out and her.
They don't where we live. They don't allow politicians to come through
Hey, Jen.
in here. Every once in a while, what they'll do is they'll have, in the pavilion, they'll have in a room, they'll bring a speaker in or something like that.
Hmm.
So the one lady that runs, she comes around and puts the envelopes in the door that have the has all the for the bus schedule and all that stuff.
Right,
She said, Tom, I never see you at any of the functions. I said, be glad about that.
right.
Okay?
Because you've been
Now,
starting to fight every time.
you don't need to see me at any of these functions.
If I show up, it's trouble.
I mean, why can't they just leave things alone?
Right.
Anyway, but how was your week, Charlotte?
Great. It was peaceful. I got a lot of cleaning done, and then it got destroyed within 12 minutes. But that's okay because that's my job, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
I did
yeah.
make the kids do the dishes tonight. I'm in the middle of, uh, well, I bought myself this Bissell steam cleaner, and I went a little crazy with it this week. I think I've steamed cleaned just about every square foot of this house. That is the coolest, man. That thing is a beast.
Really?
It is okay. So it's got the steam cleaner part, and one thing I wish it had was a bigger water reservoir because it's only like a cup at a time. But
Look
that
out,
keeps me
neighborhood.
from do what?
Look out, neighborhood.
Well, it's got three round brushes that you can attach to it to scrub with. And then it's got one straight brush that you can scrub with. Plus, it's got a scraper tool. Plus, I mean, it's got every kind of attachment you can think of. What is that? Oh, thank you. Um, Poppy brought me my charger for my computer. Um, so anyhow, you can clean anything with it, anything,
Anything?
and yeah, just about it. I mean, I can't think of a thing I won't attack with it here in this house.
Chris is questioning that.
I could probably clean a nasty youngin with it. I don't know. It might hurt, but you know.
Hey,
But
Lance,
that
how you doing?
I'm serious, y'all. That steam gets really hot really quick. So you don't want to accidentally go over your arm with it or anything like that. But I love it.
Hey,
Hey, pizza.
Susie.
Susie, how you doing?
So that's what I've been up to all week long. Just like one, maybe a 4 square foot area at a time, just going in there and scrubbing. And then I get tired and sit down and crochet a little bit. And then I go back to another 4 foot. Look, I'll tell you how bored I've been. I crocheted all of that.
Nice, nice.
It
Peaches, me a Tom chop liver or what?
What's that?
Thank you so much. Thanks, Peaches. She says
Now,
my hair looks fantastic, y'all. Thank you. Thank you.
now, Grumpus. Now, when I try to type something on the chat on the side,
Yeah.
Okay.
okay, it wouldn't go up.
No.
All the other
Do
that's
you
in the
have
chat, all
do you
the
have
other
a
chat.
YouTube window open?
No, no. And now, all of a sudden, all I get now is Susie popped up on the side.
Oh.
This is the thing that bothers me about with EV Mux. Basically,
Hey,
the only thing.
Jen.
So, okay. I need
So I'm gonna
excuse me.
I'm gonna put up YouTube.
Susie said she said, "Hey, to you first, Grumpus. Scroll up."
Yep, she didn't. She just totally dissed my hair.
And she did.
And I know Tom worked on his too.
Y'all did. Hmm. Now I wouldn't doubt it. Now, Grumpus, your hair looks real nice, and so does yours, Tom.
Oh, thank you.
Um, I like your haircut, Tom, and Grumpus. I like the way you have yours combed back. Looks nice.
Are you
Very
still
neat.
are you still mad about your haircut?
Yes, I'm very mad about it, but I'm just gonna leave it alone, let it grow, and that way I can. It's just a thing. Just a
Yeah,
thing.
yeah.
I mean, I can make it look somewhat like I want it to look now. I got my hands in there and started practicing with it, but it's not what I wanted, and that's okay. I'll just let it grow back out.
I don't get this. I really don't
I'm
get
gonna,
this.
I'm gonna try something here.
What are you trying to do, Tom?
Well, just when Grumpus was just getting ready to go up and everybody was saying hello before we actually went on,
Right.
the chat was working
And now it's not.
off to the side. But what I did was I hello everyone, and I went to post it, and it just stopped. Nothing. Didn't post.
Oh.
And now Peaches was the only thing that showed up after everybody else.
Do you have a little blue arrow that points down in your chat?
No,
Okay, that's good.
no.
That means it's not stuck.
Yeah. So I mean, just I don't know how to correct it, but something's not right with it.
And Jen, I mean, look at there, Grumpus. Jen said we all look real pretty. Thank you, Jen. Y'all, I've only got, well, this last row here, this purple, and no, 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 no. I got to do 2 purple rows and one of these rows, and I'll be done. I'm so
Nice.
tickled. I'm so tickled.
I mean, after a while, you would think. I mean, doing the same thing, the repetitiveness of it. Did your arms and hands hurt?
Oh God, yes. Yes, a lot. And actually they're sore now because I've been doing this for a few hours.
Okay.
I do have to take breaks. I do, and I have to take Motrin breaks sometimes too. What I need to do, I want to buy a set of gloves. They've got these gloves that are support. They're like support hose for your hands,
Hmm.
and I think that that would be better. I just haven't done it yet. Um, I will eventually one day. Who knows?
I
Okay.
did the other day. The other day, my glasses, not these, my prescription glasses, the
Hmm.
lens just poop, popped right out.
Oh,
I'm saying, really? Really? You want to see this act? I had magnifying glasses hanging from my head.
I
I had a
imagine
flashlight in my mouth trying to get that little screw back in there again.
you look like that perpetrator over there in Arizona trying to grab Miss Guthrie.
Yeah. I said, you know what? It ain't worth it. I threw the glasses right in the garbage.
Wait a minute, how tall are you, Tom?
6 foot.
Oh no, you are not a suspect.
No,
Guy's too.
no.
That guy's too short to be you.
And she was too old for me anyway.
I know. I know.
Okay, Tom, I'm looking at what you're looking at. Wait a minute, do I have it echo? Or is it echo in my head?
No, a little bit of an echo.
All right, so I'm looking at what you're looking at. So the chat on the left, there's no way to type in
Yeah,
the
but
chat. So you were probably backstage when we were chatting before.
Oh,
I
I
got.
bet
I just fixed it.
you
So here,
did.
I deleted it. I deleted my on the search is what I typed into. Boy, I tell you, you gotta get up awful
Okay.
early in the morning to be
see
that
this.
dumb.
This is what you're looking at. Now,
Yeah.
what I have to do is I open up a different YouTube, just a YouTube,
Yeah.
so I can come over here and you can type in your chat down here. Now it requires opening up two browsers,
Hmm.
but at least it lets you type in. I don't know why Evie Must hasn't put something over here that we can use.
Yeah,
It would
exactly.
be nice, but
I
I mean,
mean,
I
Yeah.
just,
if
I'll tell
StreamYard
you,
can do it, Evie Must should be able to do it.
I use my phone to do that. Like whenever we're EV muxing up here, I just have your channel on my phone, and if I want to type on my phone, I can.
But we shouldn't have to jump through those kind of hoops.
That's true. I agree.
Not for $25 a month. I mean,
Let me get out of this.
But I mean, that's how I solved the problem. Put it that way.
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
How do you feel about them being able to pull up the video from her front porch when she didn't have a subscription? I think that it's perfect. What do you mean? How do I feel about it? I'm glad they were able to. Um, and also, I kind of knew that they could do that.
Yeah. There's no more privacy. It's not like it used to be.
No, 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 no. And Google keeps all that, or whoever's in charge of this. They keep information,
Well,
and
and
they use it.
the thing is, they are recording it. They just want you to buy a
They
prescription.
want you to buy, so you can see it.
You can
That's
access
right.
it.
That's right.
Yeah.
I wish they would get more video up. I don't know if they have it or not, but I'm really hoping that they have video. Well, I don't know how they could if he destroyed it.
They
I was
threw one
thinking,
on the roof, didn't they?
Well, some of that defaults to a cloud.
well, yeah, but if it's destroyed, they're not going to see her walking out.
Yeah.
No, they won't.
You know? So
You
I
know,
really
crack.
wish that they could find that lady. I really do, but I don't. I'm unfortunately, I don't believe that she is among the living any longer.
I've
And
seen something today. They're talking about that she might be out of the country.
And she could be. They could have taken her down south.
Yeah. And also, I never knew that, but they could track her from her
Pacemaker.
pacemaker.
You would not believe what that pacemaker can do. It's really phenomenal.
Wonder what
In
it do.
fact, when they were explaining the pacemaker to my daughter when she was 19, because that's when she got the pacemaker, and she looked at it and she goes, "Well, what happens if I die? Is it still going to have my heart beating?" And
it's a fair question.
Yeah, it
I
is.
thought it was a very fair. And the doctor looked at her. She was a young doctor, and she says, "Well, we have a saying around here." And I said, "Well, what?" She goes, "You can't beat dead meat." So apparently, if your heart stops, the pacemaker cannot make it beat no matter what because it's dead meat.
Wow.
All it can do is remind your heart of what it's supposed to do when it's working.
Yeah. But it was astonishing to me, and I should have known better. But how they could they could find somebody like that.
Yeah, there's a signal that pacemaker sends, and it's trying to send a signal to whatever phone she has it hooked up to.
Mm-hmm.
My daughter's her new one is Bluetooth. What do you call it? It communicates to an app on her phone. Before she got this new one, she had to go in every 3 months and have it read by the pacemaker doctor. She would go in for that kind of appointment, and they would read it with this machine. But now the first one she got, she had a phone at the house, and it was like it looked like an old fashioned phone. You pick it up like this and answer it, right? But it was attached to this machine, and whenever she was supposed to, every 3 months, she was supposed to hold the phone up to the pacemaker so it could talk to whoever on the other end.
Yeah.
It was crazy.
My luck,
So
I
they
would have Carvel or somebody, or a
My,
pizza.
I know, right?
my washer and dryer does that.
So they've come a long way in just 20 years because that's how long she's had her pacemaker. 21 years.
So years ago, the big talk was when you had AFib, that
Yeah,
you were going to get an ablation. All right? So
right,
ablation burns part of the heart that's not working right. So
right,
it actually kills half your heart, or whichever ventricles is having trouble.
right.
Okay. So the last time I went to the cardiologist, he said, "Have you ever thought about watchman?" I said, "No, I'm a chef by trade. I don't know what you're talking about being a watchman. This and that." But it's just joking around with the guy.
Yeah,
But watchman is actually an implant that they put in, okay, and it keeps the heart going, okay. No AFib, no nothing like that. So it's like another step up from a pacemaker.
oh.
Yeah.
And you
So
don't have a pacemaker now?
no, no,
No.
no. I have really nothing wrong with my heart other than that.
AFib.
Well, that was from the medication they had me on.
Okay, so it quit?
Yeah, it's done. I'm back to normal again.
Oh, good, good. Because AFib ain't no joke.
No, no. I was on a couple blood thinners. I was on a couple anticoagulant,
Hmm.
not blood thinners, but another.
Anti-clotting.
Yeah,
Hmm.
another one like that, and that was causing the problems. Plus the statins I was taking,
Oh, God, I hate those things.
and that was the problem. Once I got off it, back to normal again.
Yeah. Huh.
But I said, for me taking them pills, not to get into this nonsense, but for me taking them pills, it would have led down the road to other things.
Sure,
Yeah,
sure it would have. Yeah,
you know,
always does, doesn't it?
completely craziness. But anyway, how's your weather?
Uh, Today it was overcast, but it's warm.
Okay.
Um, I think we're supposed to have a bunch of rain either tonight. Well, we were supposed to get a bunch today, but we didn't. So it'll probably be here tomorrow. I don't know.
Yep, we got it today.
Did you get it today?
In fact, we lost power at the house multiple times,
Oh my goodness.
and I mean to the point I thought I was going to have to call you and tell you I'm not sure I can go live,
Oh wow.
but it finally died out and everything settled down. But
So
it
it lasted all day?
uh, pretty much all afternoon.
Mm-hmm.
In fact, they had tornado watches out till 9.
Oh
Wow.
no. Let's
So
see.
and
Yeah.
the temperature dropped about 15 degrees too.
We're supposed to have 100% chance of rain between 2 a.m. and 3 a.m. and 80% chance at 4, and then only 20% at 9. I mean 5, excuse me. 5. So all night long it's supposed to rain from 2 to 5. And then after that it's supposed to be sunny all day tomorrow. And high of 66, 67 degrees.
Yeah, that's what we
Look,
are like in that area.
perfect. Perfect temperatures
Yeah.
lately.
Overcast
Absolutely.
for the past 3 days.
Mhm.
Uh, ankles and my knee hurts because I think it's going to rain,
Right.
but it hasn't. But I like the way they put the weather forecast up on the phone here. You know they're from Vegas because you know partly cloudy,
Got
chance of rain, but don't bet on it.
You got to over and under on the rain.
Yeah, but don't bet on it.
And probably not. So, do y'all have a rainy season, Tom? Or
Yeah.
is it just desert and it doesn't rain at all ever?
No, we get the monsoon. The monsoon season is like October, November.
Oh, okay. So
Yeah,
in fall. Okay, okay.
yeah. So we get the get the rain coming in, and this year, I mean, they were talking about the Pineapple Express. I mean, what other names you gonna? But that is a
I
storm.
guess it's coming from Hawaii.
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
okay.
So Pineapple Express. As soon as they say Pineapple Express or something like that, I feel like having a drink.
You feel like you're in a dang cartoon.
Yeah,
What do you mean? SpongeBob? What you talking about?
yeah. Get out of my house. Ain't that crazy, Charlotte, that we know that
It
about
is.
SpongeBob? Unbelievable. My grandson, my grandson. I was hoping that he would be busy enough when he was little,
Yeah.
not to want to watch TV. Hey, Pop, put Bob on.
Oh no.
For crying out loud.
Look, I had to ban Bob from my house because so I'm in my house and I'm cleaning and I'm doing all my and this noise keeps chewing at my ear. All the cartoon noises and the high pitched screams and I'm like, turn it off. Just turn it off. No more Bob.
It's a shame. It really is.
That
So,
and what was the other one? What was the other one that I hated so bad when Erica was little?
oh,
Rugrats.
oh,
Oh, jeez.
Well,
Had to ban the Rugrats.
and the other dude, Blues
Barney.
Clues.
I don't mind Blue's Clues so much because it makes little children so happy.
Yeah, not the grandparents.
Right? No, not the grandparents.
Put on your backpack. And here we are between the three of us. We're 203 years old and we're talking about
And we're
SpongeBob.
still, hey, we know about all these shows, darn it. We know about them. I used to love Barney, and I'll tell you why. My son watched Barney every single day when he was between the time he was about a year old until he was about 3 or 4. Well, he learned all the dances to all the songs. So he would sit in the living room and sing the songs and do all the crazy little dances. And I just watch him. It was pure entertainment. And I just enjoyed it so much. And then, of course, they started making fun of Barney, saying he was gay. Well, who cares if a dinosaur's gay? He ain't trying to hit on you. He wants
That
another dinosaur.
that you know about anyway.
yeah, what
Well,
other
I
dinosaurs are
don't
there?
care if somebody's gay or not. They,
I don't
Unbelievable.
either, but I don't need to know about it.
Yeah,
well,
exactly.
I don't care one way or another. If they're nice to me, I'll be nice to them. Period.
Well, it's a
And
scary,
most people are. I got
very.
to a point where I only let my kids watch PBS cartoons. Martha Speaks. Curious George. My daughter absolutely loved Curious George. In fact, one year I had to find her a yellow rain hat because she needed a Curious George outfit. And do you know how long it took me to find a stinking yellow rain hat? Ridiculous.
Me and Marie were talking. I said my main man was Huckleberry Hound when I was a kid.
Oh, I
Yep.
used to like him too.
Huckleberry Hound and Yogi and all them guys. I mean,
Yes.
Huckleberry Hound was like one of the original
Hanna
cartoons that,
Barbera.
in prime time.
yeah.
Yes, it was. It sure was.
And then we watched.
Oh,
Then
my
we watched.
darling. Oh, my darling.
And they said, "Let me hear you whinny." But then we watched. But then you stop. You start taking it apart. So thinking about it. Okay, Yogi Berra was a thief. Hey, baby.
Yes, yes, he
Yep.
was. And he was a good one, too.
Yeah.
He perfected that job. He wanted a picnic basket.
Unbelievable. And then,
Yeah, I agree with you, Marcel. It was screaming and cheap writing. That's all they did on Nickelodeon was scream and ugh. Ugh.
And thank
but
God dodged that bullet.
Scooby Doo.
Scooby Doo was great, Terry. Absolutely great. Disney cartoons were okay. Yeah, they were. Mickey Mouse Show, Hot Dog Dance. Hot diggity dog. Sorry.
See, me and Grumpus, that old way. I mean, Felix the cat was like, was like another one that was prime
Oh,
time.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
used to love Marvin the Martian. He
That's
was Disney, I think, but or maybe he wasn't. He was one of those. Uh, oh, what do you call it? He was affiliated with one of those big companies.
when I was a kid. My dad would put on like an army movie, and I'd run upstairs, get my helmet, my uniform on, go down with the gun. And about 5 minutes later, he'd switch to put a cowboy movie on.
Oh no! You had to go back and get in
I was
cowboy
upstairs. Yep,
outfit.
there I come. Six guns, the whole
You
bit.
read that right, didn't he?
Yeah, he
Oh
did.
my goodness!
He's I'll wear this
Warner
little bit.
Brothers. Oh, thank you, Jen. Thank you.
I'll wear this guy out up and down them stairs.
Oh,
Unbelievable.
now Murphy was obsessed with Thomas the Train. In fact, in my storage unit, I have a box almost as big as this table full of Thomas the Train engines. And
Wow.
I'm talking all the engines, the Hero, the I forget all their names, but he's got all of them.
You
He's
might be
got
sitting on a gold mine.
he's got Shake Shake Bridge. He's got all the tracks. He's got I mean, you name it, he's got it.
That sounds
Because
like me after a bad night.
well, I'll tell you the
Bridge.
reason the same reason he has all of that is the same reason that Violet has all those Monster High dolls. It was incentive for him to behave at school. And every week, if they would bring home a green in behavior, I would take them, if they maintained it all week long, I would take them to Walmart and buy them the
Confetti.
Thomas the Train or, So that's why they have
Bribe.
so many.
It's bribe loot.
It is. It's bribe loot. That's exactly what it is. And it worked.
When we lived in Katy, my daughter
Mhm.
was like maybe four, maybe five, four going on five. And she had Miss Piggy, okay? It was like a Miss Piggy puppet.
Mhm.
And a little girl that lived behind us, I think her name was Devin, okay? And my daughter called her Denver, okay?
Devil.
And this little girl come over, and she's talking, this and that. And she goes in Terry's room and comes out with Miss Piggy under her arm. And she starts heading for the back door. And she said, I ain't got no Miss Piggy. And my daughter said, you ain't gonna get Miss Piggy.
Miss Piggy stays here.
Unbelievable. That was funny.
See, now I didn't. My kids didn't have a lot of friends to come over and play with them. They had each other, and I, one of the main reasons is because I didn't let strange children in my house without their parents. And I know I might be crazy, but that's the way I did things.
It's the way it's got to be
Um,
done.
I didn't want to be accused of nothing out of improper, and I didn't want my kids to be because I had older kids too.
Yeah.
So I just said, nope, no kids in the house. Y'all won't play in the yard? Go ahead. Well, can I take my Barbies outside? Yes, as long as you're okay with losing all the shoes and clothes and don't want me to replace them.
Yeah.
That usually changed their mind.
After Miss Piggy incident, the little girl didn't come back over again. So
Right, right.
she's getting ready to
Oh, I'm
rip it.
still here, guys. I got to blow my nose.
Anyway, that was then. This is now. I have no idea what kids watch now.
I don't need. Well, they like what's the name? Miss Rachel. That's what the little kids like to watch. The little tiny kids, because Miss Rachel's nice and teaches them sign language and talks real soft to them.
See, that's what I didn't have growing
She's
up as a
nice
kid.
too. She's pretty.
My the the one thing that was always stuck in my mind is people saying to me, "I'll lose my foot up your."
Oh boy.
Okay.
Now that was not on any cartoons, Tom. Was it?
It was pretty close.
What?
It was
Oh my goodness.
too funny.
Ooh, I'll be right back.
So, Grumpus, what do you got coming up? This other than work. I mean, tomorrow you go. Tomorrow you're going to have a birthday party, aren't you?
I'm pretty much corralled tomorrow.
I love it.
We've been struggling at work, man. Nobody's ordered anything.
I went to the store the other day. Now my neighbor, she had brought over some fresh homemade rye bread, but she's milling her own flours and stuff.
Oh
Okay.
wow,
Yeah, and I'm telling you
pretty
what.
ambitious.
Yeah, and I tell you what,
What are you doing?
really good, really good.
Yeah, it's noisy in here, ain't it?
I went to the supermarket, all right, and the meat counter is like where they have all the big cuts and stuff that I normally would buy. It was pretty bare, pretty bare. So I think they might be cutting back on big cuts of meat in this one place anyway,
Really,
which is kind of sad, yeah. But
I was kind of hoping I would get a surge of work before tariffs kick in.
yeah,
But people don't realize how much lumber comes in out of China and Russia.
yep, yep.
Well, are their trees any good?
I mean, tree's a tree. I mean, yeah,
Trees are tree.
it's decent lumber. It's just
It costs a lot to ship it over, don't it?
apparently they don't pay nobody anything to cut it. It's
Mm,
in cheaper than our stuff.
Yeah.
mm, mm. Well, I figured with the tariffs, it would be twice as much.
Well, it may be,
Yeah,
but
it's
You know?
my fear was, I mean, to buy lumber like that, you've got to buy containers,
Oh, I see. I see.
and we're not that big. We're not that small.
Right. Right.
And my fear has been that these construction companies that are bringing in containers of lumber
Hmm.
start buying domestic. And if they do that, then that's going to dry up my supply.
Oh, yeah.
But so far, nobody's buying anything, so I haven't had to worry about it.
yeah,
Well,
not
there
yet.
you go. Yeah.
I tell you,
Okay.
I ground up that brisket that I bought that I got for 4.99 no 4.95 a pound.
You ground that bad boy up.
I ground that whole sucker
The
right
whole
up,
thing?
the whole thing.
Oh, wow.
Well, no, actually, what I did was I took part of the flat and I cut them into cubes, made stew meat out of it.
Yeah.
But the rest of it all got ground up. And I got to tell you what, that was some lip smacking
That's some
good
good
bear.
ground beef, isn't
Oh,
it?
I bet it was.
I said,
And you know
yeah,
it don't shrink up as bad either.
no,
Oh.
not at all. And then I made, I took that one I got for like $6 and changed the Boston butt, deboned it, ground
Hmm.
that up into sausage patties.
Hmm.
For me, it's too much time consuming to send away and get the natural casings and all that. It just don't make sense to me.
Yeah.
Right.
So I just make the patties, and I tell you what, man, I tell you what, they were good. It turned out really, really well.
Yeah,
So
I've done it that way. I've not done the casings. That just
Huh.
seems like a lot of extra work for
yeah,
appearance's sake to me.
Right.
so I got Marie left a note inside the freezer so I could see it, and it said no more meat.
No more meat. Well,
Got to strike while the iron's hot.
Yeah,
that's what I'm talking about. Because, well, it don't matter. If you can find a good sale, buy it. Buy it
And,
anyway.
yeah,
Yep.
well, that's what I do anyway.
Sorry,
I mean,
Marie.
when I walk in the door and she goes, "Oh God, all right, well, let me get the bags out." But I tell you one thing, that little grinder I bought, it had tears in his eyes when I got done with it.
you make
Oh,
you make it cry, Uncle.
Yeah, I did.
oh my.
It says you gotta be careful not to overheat it. Well, that joker was sweating,
Wow.
but it worked good. It did a good job. So
Yeah.
I think I got like 7 pounds of ground beef out of it,
Uh-huh.
and the rest was 11 pounds, and the rest I cut up into cubes for stew meat. So it worked
Oh,
out.
okay.
Mhm.
Yeah, worked out really well.
Well, I'm going to buy one of those corned beef brisket things and turn
Yeah.
that into some pastrami, like y'all said the other day.
Yeah.
I figure I've got a really sharp knife. If I don't need a meat slicer, I can just slice it real thin and it'll be delicious. So
So
there's that.
check out my video. I did one.
I will. I will.
I did a couple
Because
of them.
And
Matter
I
of fact,
sliced it up with a knife. It came out just fine.
yeah,
It
yeah,
wasn't shaved, but I was able to slice it pretty thin.
uh-huh. Uh-huh. Okay. Okay.
yeah. I got that little slicer, so when I do mine, I put it in, get it good and cold for a couple days, and I'll slice that up,
Hmm.
and then over a pot of boiling water, I'll make a steamer
Hmm.
and lay that stuff up on top and just let it steam,
Yeah.
and then put it on. Oh God,
Sounds delicious.
I
One
might have,
point.
I might have to go freezer diving again tomorrow.
Mine is just about full. You know, we bought that new refrigerator. It's been about a month ago, maybe
Hmm.
1 to 2 months ago. And when it first got here, it was so barren. I mean, cavernous because I didn't have a lot of stuff in it. And now
Right.
I open it and I'm like, holy crap, should I have bought a bigger fridge? Because the, I mean, it is packed full.
Hmm.
And my other freezer that's in the laundry room, it's a small stand-up freezer, um, but it's full. I mean, it is packed slap full. Well, I still have to go grocery shopping this week. And then I'm thinking, well, why? I've got full fridge, full freezer, full pantry. Why?
Right.
But it's
Exactly.
just it's part of the job and it's what I do every week. And
It's like walking in and saying, "I really don't need that." Oh, look at that price. That price is pretty
right,
good. You know.
yeah, yeah.
So I see this week is on sale whole chickens, to where I
Mm,
normally go and get my, the full cuts of meat that I break down.
right.
So I see it in there. It's like 79 cents a pound for the whole chickens.
Oh, that's not bad.
So Marie looks at me. She says, "Oh boy, I, said, I need chicken stock. I need to make some chicken
Mm,
stock."
hmm.
And then what I'll do is once I do that, I will cook out off I'll pull off all the meat and stuff like that. Bag
Right,
that, vacuum seal it, put that in there,
right.
and for chicken salad or whatever.
I, I
So,
cooked two pork tenderloins the other day, and I sliced one of them up for barbecue pork sandwiches,
hmm
and then I put the other one cooked in the freezer just in case I need a quick meal one day this week.
yeah, that's the way it goes. I mean, what
Hmm.
I'm going to do with this one is when I do get them, I'm going to peel the skin off them. I'm going to cut it and take the skin
Uh-huh.
off all one
Right.
shot, and then I'm going to flatten them out, vacuum seal them, put them in the freezer.
Okay.
But what I'm going to do is I'm going to make chicken cutlets,
Mm.
okay, with a sherry gravy, and
Ooh.
then I'm going to take the skin, put the skin inside the oven and cook that nice and crunchy, and
Ooh.
then just break that up on top of it when it's all done.
Oh, that
Mm,
sounds
sounds
so
great.
delicious.
So,
Sounds a great idea.
It sure does.
but here's the problem.
Okay.
I don't know if the skin will make it from the oven to the cutting board.
That's gonna
It's
be
gonna be
tough.
tough. Hey, Alex. Um, I made some chicken this week just to. I basically made it for Violet to put on her salads because she takes her lunch to school with her, and she's been buying these bag salads. I said, "Dear God, you are wasting so much money." So I bought a package of chicken thighs, and I cooked up the meat. I baked it, and then I pulled it off the bone so she could put it in her salads. I bought her some Italian dressing, some Parmesan cheese, and some croutons with some. At Walmart, you can get romaine lettuce, 3 heads in a bag for a good price. It's a decent price. So I bought 3 of those. I said, "You got enough for 4 or 5 salads right here for 1 week."
Right.
And I even cooked her up some shrimp to put in there in case she wanted to change it up, you know?
Yeah.
And because a bag of shrimp, cleaned and everything, heads off, is like $6 at Walmart. So I just went ahead and bought one and cooked it up for her. You know, she did not take one salad for lunch this week. Not one. I'm like, why did I go through all that? What,
Go figure, right?
why did I do all that for you? For you not to eat? Mom, honestly, I forgot. I'm like, you are unemployed. You ain't got the money to forget.
Yeah. Unbelievable.
So she got another job this week. She went to this restaurant right down the street, and they hired her on the spot. She goes into work on Wednesday, and the owner of the place, who's not the one that hired her, decided she couldn't have her piercings because she's got the nose piercing, and she's got 2 little piercings here and 1 little piercing in her lip. And the thing is, they're so thin; they're not like big and obtrusive. They're real fine little piercings, so you can't really. That's not the first thing you see when you look at her.
Mhm.
And but anyhow, he was adamant that he did not want her to have them, and so he let her work out the shift. And she texted him. She texted her manager when she got home and said, "Look, I can either come in tomorrow with my piercings, or I can go look for another job with my piercings.
Yeah.
I'm not." So talk to your
Right.
boss and have him make a decision, and we'll see how it goes.
Out here, food industry is big. Okay.
Hmm.
And I've never seen so many ads for people to work in the restaurants. They just cannot keep the people.
Right.
I mean, it's just
Well,
and
they want a paycheck. They don't want a job.
yeah, exactly. But in the same token, though, the the rules and regulations. See, there's no income tax out here.
Right.
Okay, so for me to go even walk into a kitchen, okay,
Right.
I need to have a card, okay,
Uh huh.
then I
Uh-huh.
pass this. So that card is $20, okay,
Right.
to get done. Then to have it. But then you need another one, okay. Then you need another card. So you got to go through these different things. So by the time you're done, okay, it's $160 worth of cards that you need for different uh, types of jobs and stuff. So if you're a
Right.
manager, it's going to cost you $120 with all these different health cards that you need.
Huh.
Okay, and it's just completely crazy because the good people that want to work, okay, some of them don't have the money to go get. I'm telling you,
Right off
Right.
the bat. Yeah.
Right.
to go get that. The transportation, because it's downtown where it's at. I mean, it's just a big rigmarole that they put the people through.
Yeah.
And then yet they bitch and complain about they can't find good help. Well, guess what? You know, it's completely nuts.
Hire them and then send them to get the cards
Do it there.
and pay for it.
Do it at the premise.
Yes. Yes. Well, we don't have to have any cards here. I think they have to have serve safe or something like that. But that's only managers. But Violet, she's a good, dependable employee. She was at that other place for 3 years. She never, I mean, I think she only called out a couple of times because of her arthritic stuff. But she's a good employee. I mean, she works hard, and she's she's the kind of person you want in the restaurant industry because she's pretty, she's kind, she does all the things. Hey, Alex,
He's in the basement.
he's in the basement, Grumpus.
There he is.
Hey there.
Sorry, I gotta have my magnifying glass on. I'm doing uh, a diamond art.
Are you?
Yeah, and I can't see the little things without my magnifying glasses.
Right, right. I get that. I can hardly see mine either.
We can't,
What
we
kind
can't
of
see it.
painting are you working on?
I'm doing an American flag with an eagle.
Oh, nice, nice. I'm doing an axolotl for my granddaughter right now, and I need to hurry up and get that done because her birthday will be here before I know it. But
Alex, how's that water you're doing? How's that working out for you?
Really good.
that
They're
is great.
talking. They're talking. I can go down to 2 days a week, only 2 hours a day.
Oh,
Wow.
wow.
Beautiful,
Better than
beautiful.
the
And
last
my
time.
my my T pills showed up for my diabetes.
Yeah.
And tonight, me and my mom went to the movie, and I had popcorn and candy. I didn't go above 180 or 88.
Oh, wow.
We can't see you, Alex.
Oh, is that better?
You're frozen.
Yeah, well, we can't see your eyeballs. There you
Yeah.
go.
There you
Oh,
go.
he's performing surgery.
Yep.
That's fantastic, buddy. That is fantastic.
And you were at 3 times a week, 4 hours each?
5 hours each.
5 hours each, 3 times a week. Wow.
Yep.
That's insane.
I am so happy for you. That has got to be, just the time savings alone has got to be a relief.
Yeah.
Yeah. I need to get me some of those magnifying glasses like you got. I like
They're
those.
$28 on Amazon,
No kidding.
and it comes with 5 different settings, lenses.
Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna go get me some of them
Yeah.
because I bet that's so. What I have is one of these lights. Let me show you, like this, and
Yeah. My daughter has that.
I can't stand it because you have to push it down like this and and then you got to get your head down there, and it's a pain in the behind. Nobody can diamond
Yeah.
paint like that.
It's
Oh,
Yeah. I
she
know. My daughter does. She loves it.
does she? I don't
Yeah.
care
I,
for it.
I, I couldn't. Yeah. I tried it, and I'm like, nope. I'm gonna go get. See, I actually bought these for when I do my car models for when I build the engines because I get the ones you have to put every piece on it,
Right,
and I
right,
couldn't see, so that was the next best thing.
right. Yeah, I'm gonna try the glasses because I think that'll help out more than that thing does.
Marie.
Um,
Marie
that was
has the glasses
Terry.
with the lights.
He said he forgot
Yeah,
to
and they're
take.
rechargeable.
Oh, are they?
Yeah.
Yeah, this I charge it, and it lasts about 4 days, and then I got to recharge it again. It takes about 2 hours to charge.
Perfect. Perfect. Thank you. Thank
Yep.
you. Um, because
Yeah.
that is going to be a game changer for me. What happened to Tom?
I don't know.
He must have got bumped.
We'll see you, Terry. No, I didn't bump him.
No, I mean his internet must have bumped him, is what I should
Oh,
have
maybe
said.
so.
Yeah. Where's Terry going? He said something about forgetting his Mounjaro and his blood sugar had been whacked up all week long. That's weird.
Well, Monjaro's going to help him lose weight. Plus, he's a diabetic, so it's going to help with that.
Right, right. So if he forgot it, that's probably why his blood sugar.
Yeah, I'm sure his sugars are out of whack.
Right. I have to leave the chat for a few minutes, but I just want to leave you a message, Alex. You're still thought of by all of us when you're not here, but oh my goodness, Jesus has his hand on you. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Oh, thank you.
Um, I want to get
I
pizza. Oh, go ahead. I'm sorry, Alex.
I watched your live on Monday, but I was pretty sick. I just watched you guys talk. I didn't comment. I didn't do nothing.
Yeah, that's okay. Thank you. Thank you.
Yeah, I spy
Um,
every once in a while.
I want to get Peach's opinion about this case because I know she's got her hands in all the law enforcement stuff, and I'm just I've been obsessed. I get obsessed with these cases that they can't solve and the true crime stuff. And so I've been all week long for the last 2 weeks. I've been kind of married to that on YouTube. So that's why I got this blanket done so much because I don't know if you saw the live on Monday, it was just a tiny little square and now it's,
Yeah, it was. Yep.
you know, so that's what I've been doing all week.
My daughter wants to learn how to crochet, but my mom knows how, but she has such bad arthritis that
Yes,
she doesn't crochet anymore.
right, right. I understand that.
There he is.
Um,
Here's Tom.
there's a lot of see, I'm not a good teacher, Alex. I don't teach crochet, and you've seen my channel.
Yeah.
I just kind of
Yep.
show people what I'm doing, um,
Yeah.
what I'm up to. But there are a lot of channels on YouTube where they could really teach her how to do every single stitch,
Yeah.
and it's very easy to do once you understand it, and it's not
Yeah.
hard to understand at all. You just the hardest part of crocheting is getting your tension correct. But once you do, you're off. You're off like the wind. What you doing over there, Tom?
No, just,
Sounds like you hiding candy wrappers or
Bring
something.
enough for everybody.
no, my receipts that I save.
Okay.
Oh,
Do you use Fetch?
Alex, I got to tell you something.
yes,
brother.
sir. Yep.
You look so much better. I'm telling you. The last time that I seen you, you scared me.
Yeah.
Okay, and I
Yeah.
got to tell you, keep doing what you're doing, brother.
I am.
Keep it
Yep.
going, man. Don't give up.
You look amazing. You really do.
Well, thank you.
And I'm very happy
My
for you.
doctor, my kidney doctor goes, I did blood work. I know what you're doing, but I'm not going to say a word. Have fun. Keep going with it.
Exactly.
Awesome. Awesome.
Yeah, that's what mine said to me with the bladder cancer. You
Because
had.
he can get in trouble.
Oh, of course. Yeah. He said you had a
Yep.
tumor, and I don't know where it is. So whatever you're doing, keep doing it.
Yeah.
Yeah. So good thing.
Awesome.
Really good thing.
They don't understand that home remedies are much better than their garbage they try to feed us
Yeah.
with medicines and stuff.
Right. Right. Well, I know that there is you, traditional medicine has its place. I mean, look at Grumpus. Um, a year and a few months ago, he would have been dead without it.
Yeah.
I
Right.
agree.
And me too. When I had my heart attack, if I hadn't have gone to the emergency room and experienced all that stuff they had to do to me, I wouldn't be here either. But
Right.
when it comes to your day-to-day life, I agree with you 1,000%. And I know that there's things out there that you can do to work with traditional medicine.
Yeah,
Sure.
to
Yeah.
minimize the chemicals.
Yeah, yeah.
My wife got a blood clot this summer in her leg really bad.
Oh no.
And they put her on a blood thinner. Well, I started researching it. She's off her blood thinner, does what I told her to do, and it's gone and hasn't come back. And the doctor's like, okay.
That's great. That's great.
I watched the thing last night. It was very disturbing to me.
Hmm.
I think it was in Milwaukee. I'm not really sure. Okay.
Hmm.
This firefighter
Hmm.
was 20 some years on the um, on the job. Okay, and they discovered that he had cancer. Okay, lung
Oh, no.
cancer. So what they did for this guy was they put him on the treatment originally,
Hmm.
and then what they did was they took him off it and tried another another form of treatment. Okay.
Mhm. Mhm.
Doctor said, no, that's not good, not what I want to do. I want him to go back on the original, um, um, the original dose of chemo, basically what it
Mhm.
was.
Mhm.
The insurance company turned him down. Turned him down. Now this is bought and paid for by the town, by the local government.
Oh my.
Okay? I mean, these people were going crazy. How the hell does that work? You know, so I mean, just so you got to be careful, I guess. You know, I don't know.
Well, I've just experienced something very similar to that in my family. You know that we fought the insurance company for a year to get Violet's medication for her arthritis. And we finally got it through the company that makes the stinking medication. They're giving it to her for a year for free. We'll see what happens next year.
Yeah, they
Because
just
she's
I
going to
have
need
a
it.
I
I'm
have a
sorry.
question.
Yeah.
My mom has a neighbor that has arthritis. That I can't pronounce the name of it, but it's
psoriatic.
a no. It's where your whole body hurts and you can't move and
Ankylosing spondylitis,
no
psoriatic arthritis,
fibromyalgia.
fibromyalgia. Okay. I don't know
And
a lot about that one.
she got her medical marijuana card
Okay.
and she takes a quarter of a gummy a day and she can function.
No kidding.
Yes.
See, I was great back in the '60s.
Right?
Well, nobody hurting back then.
No,
Nope.
everybody was.
Yeah.
Um, I watched a special on, I forget what channel it was or but it was about people with Parkinson's disease. And
Yep.
they were taking this medical marijuana gummies for Parkinson's, and it stopped their shaking. They were
Yep.
able to control their muscle. It was amazing to see the
Yeah.
difference, the before and the after.
Yeah.
Amazing.
So,
And go
yeah,
ahead.
no, no, I'm sorry, Charlotte. Go ahead. I'm
No,
sorry.
no, you go. Talk.
My thing is that they beat us in the head. Now we talked about Grumpus before, okay? That's what the
Mhm.
medical industry should be taking care of.
Yes.
Okay. Do you think now? Look how far they came along with heart disease,
Oh, yeah.
and then they come to find out that cholesterol does not cause a heart attack. Okay, and going through all this other stuff. So you in a car accident, you got to go to the ER to find out what's going on with you.
Right.
Every day going to the doctor. Now they're hounding me to go get blood work. Okay, so I'm going to go get blood work this week coming up,
Hmm.
and then I have a doctor's appointment on the 6th. And they try to schedule the same appointment with Marie. So
So you don't lose your mind.
exactly, exactly. So my point to them is the same thing. You've been dealing with me as far as this so-called heart problem that doesn't exist anymore.
Hmm.
Okay,
Well, it
and
never existed to start with.
exactly,
They caused the heart problem by giving you a stent.
exactly, exactly.
Never mind. I'm sorry. I'll shut
No,
up now.
no, no. That's exactly right. But the problem is, okay, how far they come along with what happened with Grumpus. Okay, that's one of them.
Yeah.
Okay, the preventative maintenance for that is still back in the '70s, back in the '80s. The treatments that they want you to do,
Hmm.
they're so
Hmm.
far. It's so far away from the money. Okay, who would have thought you could sit down and eat a beautiful ribeye, okay? Have all that fat, drizzle it with butter, and it'd be healthy for you.
Yeah. Yeah.
I mean, it's just completely crazy on it.
It is
So,
crazy.
cancer, do you think after all this time that they could find a cure for cancer?
They do have a cure.
There's probably one out there. They just won't tell us because they make too
There's
much
a,
money.
okay, my in-laws live on a reservation because they bought a restaurant on the reservation and they run the restaurant.
Hmm.
And I went up and I worked up there for 10 years.
Hmm.
And there's medicine. The natives believe in medicine doctors
Hmm.
but you have to go to Arizona because pot's legal down there. And this lady had stage 5 cancer. They gave her like 3 days to live. Her family got her down to him. She drank the tea he made from the marijuana leaves, and the cancer is gone in 3 days, and she was healthy as a button.
Huh.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean,
But Farmer doesn't want you to know that.
that's
No,
right.
they don't.
So I mean, it's all coming. It's all coming to to the surface now. Now all of a sudden, the big people picked on me because they went from keto to carnivore.
Hmm.
Okay, so now you're looking at all these big influencers, and guess what they're eating? Carbs.
Carbs.
Mm-hmm.
They're introducing carbs back, like I would do on keto. So rather than argue with somebody, I just shut my mouth and just keep rolling with it. You know what I mean? It's just it's a sin. It really is a sin. Yeah.
Yep, I know the feeling.
I need a cheeseburger now.
Yeah, I've been eating
Gosh, me
healthy my whole
too.
life and didn't know it.
Yeah. That one fella that he does a lot of barbecue things now and stuff like that. Al Weisselberg, okay, and
Yeah.
his channel
Why
is
haven't you
Eat More
called to
Vegans.
get your medicine?
Eating what?
Eat More Vegans.
Yeah.
In the morning of Sunday.
Barbecue stuff. So I don't know. And people there's some people are still lost in the shuffle about well, cholesterol's bad. You got to be careful with cholesterol. So if you beat the drum long
But
enough,
you need to get in there and go to bed.
if you beat the drum long enough, even if you go to a concert, if the song is good, look, everybody in the crowd, and everybody in the crowd's going like this.
Yeah.
Okay, they're beating to the music. It's the same thing. So
Well, I think anything in excess has got to can't be that good for you. You just gotta use your head.
yeah,
Hmm. Hmm.
Right.
yeah. So
Okay, my uncle had a heart attack at the same time Grumpus did. I think the same weekend.
Hmm.
And they told him he can't, and we're only 5 years apart in age. They told him he had to give up bacon, he had to give up red meat, only could eat chicken and fish and all this garbage. And he got home and he's like, was going through it. And I said, listen here. I said, here's the research on bacon and red meat. You need that for your health.
Hmm.
Chicken is fine, fish is fine, that's good too. But eat that stuff, and now his cholesterol dropped, and he eats bacon and pork and all that.
Yep.
Marie,
I never would have believed it had I not seen it for myself.
yeah,
But I went low carb. Now, not keto, just low carb.
yeah.
And in 6 weeks' time, my cholesterol went from mid 200s down to 109 just from eating low carb. My triglycerides went from sky high, and I forget what the actual number was, down to the normal range. And my good cholesterol, I forget, what is that? LDL or HDL? One of the whatever one is good.
HDL is the good one.
It's always real low. It went up into the normal range just from eating low carb. And now I don't know if that would have the same effect on anybody else, but I know it had that effect on me.
Yeah, yeah.
If you do the research, it has effect on everybody because it's natural. Why do you think the Amish live so long?
Right? And what about the Asian population? They live,
Because they eat the same way.
they eat lots of vegetables, they eat a lot of meat. Well, chicken.
Hmm.
Most Asian people in the world, because of what they eat, okay, they are the leading population with type 2 diabetes
Mm,
because of the rice and that.
no kidding.
Oh yeah, yeah,
I didn't know that.
yeah,
Of course, they do eat a lot of rice.
yeah. So
Yeah.
and they tell you here for an hour, you go home now.
Well, see, my nutritionist, she really didn't tell me to stop eating any much of anything. She just wanted me to include more of a balance of from what I,
Right.
more
Right.
fruits, more vegetables. So I'm kind of a meat and potato guy.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And
I hear you.
you got to get some fruits in you, get some more vegetables when you have a salad every chance you get, that kind of stuff. But she never
Mhm.
really came out and says, you're gonna have to give up your barbecue. You're gonna have to give up red meat and stuff like that. She really never did that. And it might have been just because she knew it was a waste of time to tell me.
Right. Right.
So this young dude, when I go see him in March about my blood work and stuff, so we're gonna lock horns again on it. And my same thing that I say to him every time that I go to him, you have not fixed anything that's wrong with me.
Right.
With all your pills and all your stuff, you have not fixed not one thing. So I'm at the age now so where you can take your pincushion Tom and shove it sideways, okay? Because I'm not going to do any more blood work because it is senseless, okay? You're just to get paid to send me to get lab work done so the insurance company can pay whoever they got to pay, okay, to keep it going. No, I don't think so.
Well, I don't think
Yeah.
there's anything wrong with you getting your blood work done about once every 6 months or so,
Yeah, but
just so
Charlotte,
you can see where you're at.
Yeah, and
yeah,
if
but
it's covered,
Charlotte, for them to turn around and tell me that my cholesterol's high.
Well,
Well, I
so
eat,
what? You've known that your whole life, hadn't you?
yeah, so I eat red meat and stuff like that. So it doesn't make me any better getting the blood work done if they're going to tell me the same thing. If I get a flat tire, and the mechanic comes out on the side of the road and looks at me and says, "You got a flat
Not a
tire."
flat tire.
No, no kidding. Okay,
need
you
to
know what
get
I'm
that
saying?
fixed.
You need to
Right.
get that. So I mean, it's the same stuff over and over again. You're
Hmm.
type 2 diabetic. Oh, okay. Yeah, we know that. Okay. What are you gonna
Yeah.
do about it? Maybe you want to go on Ozempic. We've been there, done that. Didn't work. That's why I'm in the shape I'm in now.
Yeah.
Okay. So I mean, that stuff doesn't. I mean, it works for people and stuff like that. But the long haul, nobody really knows what's going on. So
Well, there's that. But
there's more people getting hurt from it right now with other.
I've been hearing stories about people being injured, but I've also heard stories of people's lives changing from it. So I guess it just depends on the individual. What is high bad cholesterol? Hi- What
Well,
do you mean?
they keep moving
Number?
the goalposts.
They
I
keep
mean,
yeah, they keep changing the goalposts.
Anything above 125 is what my doctor said.
Yeah, about 125 is high.
Big,
Anything over that they
yeah.
consider high. But now
here's
years
your
ago
son.
it was 200.
It
You
was
know,
300 at one time,
was
Charlotte.
it?
It was 300.
Before I had my gastric bypass,
Yeah.
I was 550.
Cholesterol?
Ding, ding, ding,
Yep.
ding, ding. You win.
You win. I think
Yeah.
mine was the highest I've ever seen mine was 260. But that's still, it's high enough.
When I was in Florida, my triglycerides was 1,680. My cardiologist told me that I was the talk of the cocktail parties.
I
That all
bet
the
you were.
all the surgeons were. So here, take this pill. Okay, we'll take that one pill to start lowering it, and then I had side effects.
Mm,
I'm taking a pill for the side effects, and then that
mm,
gave me another thing of side effects, the whole bit,
mm-hmm,
But your blood pressure went up too because of it.
all of it, yeah, because you're in that vicious cycle.
mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So when I was
Yeah.
getting
No.
chemo, when I was getting chemo for my bladder cancer and the BCG treatments, okay, I became a type 2 diabetic
Hmm.
from the medication. So it's that cycle that you keep going on and on and on about. But now they want me to go get blood work to see what else other kind of pill I can take. You know what I mean? He said, how come you keep putting off your appointments? I feel good. Okay. If everything's working, why do I got to come see you?
Yeah, that's where all the sick people are.
Yeah, I like you.
Well,
I
and
Yeah.
understand
here's
that,
another
but
thing. How long do they expect to extend the life of somebody 70 plus or 60 plus? We
exactly.
all know we are not going to live as long as what we've been here. And as far as I'm concerned, at 60 years old. Whatever days I get in the future are bonus days, you
Yeah.
know? I mean,
You know,
do
it's
we
like,
all want to live as long as we can live? Yes, of course we do. But at what point do you say, you know what, I'm going to eat what I want to eat and I'm not going to take all your stinking medicine and
yeah.
whatever happens, happens? That's an individual personal choice for everybody,
Right. So
you
the
know?
so the FDA, they changed the food pyramid.
Hmm.
Okay, they changed things up to add more proteins and stuff to it. Okay, um, but did they change all the other numbers that go along with it?
I don't know. Did they?
No,
They
absolutely
didn't?
not. So,
Yeah.
I mean, in order to keep everything on the same page, they don't do
Right.
that. They don't do it, and they've been doing this for years.
Yeah.
From the '60s. So,
That's
Nobody
when it
needs
started.
12 servings of grain a day. Nobody.
exactly.
Nobody.
Unless you moo,
Right?
Yeah, right.
I
Well,
mean,
see, I eat my vegetables because the cows eat them, and the pigs, so I get my vegetables.
there you
Yeah.
go.
Hmm.
That's what I
There
said.
you
Eat more
go.
vegans.
Everything I eat's a vegetarian.
Yeah, eat more vegans.
Me too.
It's amazing. But there again, like I
So
said,
I I agree with Charlotte on the doctoring because when I first got sick in Glendive, Montana, and they airlifted me back to Bismarck, North Dakota, if they wouldn't have done what they did in Glendive, I wouldn't be here today.
No kidding. Wow.
I
Yeah.
agree. I agree.
So I mean,
But the greed hat
there's
they put on, the greed after they take care of you, something like that. With now
Hmm.
with Grumpus, how many more times has Grumpus got to keep going back to the doctor? Okay,
Forever.
exactly. That's
forever
Yeah.
now.
that's my point.
Yeah.
So it's
Because I
just
do too.
the money grab.
Well, I go when I want to now. I mean, it's been 6 years. I don't need to see them every 6 months. I don't.
Yeah.
I'm not going to.
And
If I start noticing that I'm having problems, I'll go back. I do go back once a year just to get a checkup, just to get medication, blah blah blah. But I'm not going to build their pool in their backyard.
that's right.
You know.
That's right.
We're on borrowed time, Tom.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And honestly,
I'm going out swinging, brother.
I'm not dying hungry.
I'm not going to die hungry either. I promise you that.
I'm going out hanging onto some horns.
Right?
My pastor made a good point because he came and saw me in ICU, and
Hmm.
he said, he goes, you get born to die. He
Yes.
goes, the day you get born, you start dying.
Hmm.
Yeah.
And that's the truth.
Yeah, it is.
Um, don't none of us make it out of here alive. Not one of us.
Mhm.
No.
No.
And at that point, well, I got to tell you something though. They really, really try to push the issue because I got another thing today about being cremated. Okay, I should
I'm
have,
starting to get those things.
I should have saved it because it was pretty comical.
Yeah, I get one at least once a week.
Yeah, they want to
Well,
send
how
you to a
much does a
buffet.
prepaid cremation cost? Let me ask y'all that.
I
I'm,
haven't
I'm,
made the call. I don't know.
you don't know yet? Okay.
Look, a couple weeks ago, I got one in the mail. They said they could do it for 8,500, and I could start making payments now.
That's insane
For
because it does not
cremation?
cost that much.
85.
Dang.
Well, yeah.
You need to shop around, Alex. Shop
Well,
around because,
it's North Dakota. Everything's high up here.
oh, yeah, yeah.
Out
Because
here,
I know
It should be cheaper. It'd be considered a fuel source up there. It's so
exactly.
cold.
Oh my goodness.
I told the one guy, I said, I
I
want to
never thought of it that way.
yeah,
That grease will burn a long time.
I told the
Right?
one guy, I want to be skinned, take my
Yeah.
bones, boil them down, and make dice out of them.
Nice.
He just
Oh,
clicked,
good Lord.
clicked. You know what I'm really mad about? And I thought about this the other day. You can't take the phone and slam it down no more.
I know that's so frustrating sometimes.
My finger gets bent hitting that little red X on the phone. You listen to this. Ooh, You son of a-" That's what I miss, slamming the phone down. Cause you
Me too.
bang.
Of course, I don't do
Yep.
it very. I never did do it very often, but boy, when I wanted to do it, it was there. Now it's not.
I did it to telemarketers all the time.
Oh, oh, I mess with telemarketers.
Oh, I do too. It makes me
I
feel. I
know
mean,
I'm messing with them.
I'll keep them on the
Have
phone as
you
long as
seen
I
my
can.
husband?
Say, hang on, I got to get to a better phone.
Is
Not
that
just lay it
something here
down.
with you? What are you doing with my husband?
My,
You tell him I say get home this minute.
my daughter did it best. She would put the 2-year-old on the phone with them.
Oh, jeez.
Hello.
Hello, I'm Bob Bob. Will you turn on Bob Bob?
You watch it, you Bob. Unbelievable.
Oh my goodness.
That's the world we live in. I mean, it's not going to change. In my lifetime. Plus,
Right.
me and you, Grumpus, right now, we're screwed.
I know.
3 out of 10 don't go past 70. Holy shit!
Well, I hope to get to 70. But if I don't, you know what? It's been a good ride.
Well, I plan on being here to wish you happy birthday.
Well, I hope so. Let's
Yeah.
see. How old will you be when I'm 70? 82?
Let's see, I'm 72 now.
Yep, 82.
Yeah, that's not bad.
That's not too bad. We got 10 years in
That's
us.
doable.
Yeah. Yeah.
I told Marie I want to start checking out some of these rest homes. I said
Hmm.
I can get back in the groove again. You know what I mean? Hustle a little, gambling or something, loan sharking.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, I'll lend you $5 for that cheesecake, but I got to tell you something. I'm gonna cheesecake every other day. You hear me, you old bastard?
Don't come down my hall again without Jello.
You're darn right. And I want the orange jello, darn it.
Yeah, you come up with that fancy pineapple stuff again. But have some vodka in it. Unbelievable.
That would be amazing.
And
That
that's
would be
when that's
amazing.
when that's when all the stops are pulled out. You know what I mean? I definitely want to get one of them hospital gowns.
Oh yeah.
And,
Why?
and I'm gonna start snipping off all the ties on it. Hey, you like me
You
now?
can get them on eBay, or I mean on Amazon.
Are you sure you want me to leave?
Yeah, like this, Grumpus, like this.
Tommy will be out there flashing them old ladies.
Either that, go around to each bathroom, put on a janitor's uniform, take all the toilet paper out of each bathroom. What did I tell you about that Jello? You want toilet paper? Send around
I know a guy.
to their family.
Oh
One little
my.
Debbie's for a toilet paper, roll of toilet paper. You hear me?
You know, Little Debbie has just gone downhill.
I never heard of it until I moved to North Carolina.
Little Debbie's were always the best, and now they just don't. I don't even buy them anymore.
We had Drake's cakes and Tasty cakes
Mm-hmm.
and all that stuff, and all of a sudden, bang, you get hit with a little Debbie's.
Tasty Cake's got some good little donuts.
Yeah, yeah, they do.
Yeah.
And it comes with metformin now. Unreal. But
Yeah, tonight was the first night that I tried anything sugary and popcorn and at the show hall. It's been almost 4 years since I've had that stuff. It's kind of cool.
Wow.
don't go crazy with it.
No, don't do
No, I
that.
don't plan on it.
You get that little guy steps up on my shoulder. Hey, tough guy, what are you worried about?
Well, it didn't hurt you last time.
Yeah,
You know you want that Twix bar.
yeah. Little Debbie says you're a sissy.
That's about it too.
Yeah, I mean that's the hook. Good God, unbelievable. Green Jello. Yeah, it's coming up pretty soon. Yeah, St. Patrick's Day in the nursing home. Shoot, I'll be making up all kinds of instant green Jello.
And green Jello with the carrot slices in it,
Yeah,
the shredded carrot.
Gross.
I'll get their medication. Have the nurse put it into their Jello. Oh, you need butt cream? Oh, okay. I'll fix you right up. Unbelievable. We're making fun of it, but I mean,
Yeah.
it'll happen to me for sure.
Nah. See,
You know, I was a CNA for 10 years almost.
mhm,
Plus, I worked another full time job on top of it.
mhm.
And my residents, I love, management hate it. But Tom's right. They use Jello to get the people to take their meds, and it fools them, and
Yep.
all different things.
In the nursing home, a Jello shot is a total different animal.
Mhm.
Yeah,
They
your
put
night
that
meds are
garbage
usually
can
in
in
it.
there.
Yeah. Take the medication, say good night.
Yeah,
I don't know.
I was a CNA for a little while when I was younger, and I didn't mind it. It was a fun job. I enjoyed it a lot.
I love the stories the old people would tell you when you're
Oh,
putting
I
them to
know.
bed and getting them ready.
Yep.
It was just awesome.
Back in
And
the day,
they've
I used
been
to be
through
a
some
CNA.
stuff, you know. It's amazing because you see this frail old lady and you're helping her get to bed,
Hmm.
and then she starts talking about all the fun times she had when she was younger.
Hmm.
Hmm.
And it's like, oh my goodness. But we all have our stories.
Yeah, we do. We certainly do.
And a lot of them come through some pretty tough times and pretty tough,
Oh
tough
yeah.
little people too.
Yep.
Oh yeah.
True. Uh-huh.
Where I'm at here, there's these buildings. There's like 180 or 185 apartments. Okay,
Hmm.
but then they have what they call the pavilion, and that's 2 or 3 floors, and that's where they put the elderly. The apartments are much smaller, hallway, and they have it's not where you want to be. Let's put it that way. Okay,
Hmm.
there's
Where you go to wait to die.
exactly, and that's mostly in there is like people that have no family left or whatever.
Oh God.
Marie's up getting the mail, and this older woman come over and she started talking to her. She's
Hmm.
90 something years old, and she used to be a burlesque star out here. She was one of the girls, the dancing girls or whatever they call them out here, and they're talking to Marie and talking about all the fun times and stuff. Marie says, she says, I had to pee so bad, but I didn't want to just turn around and tell her, I got to go or anything like that. And she said, and she started following me. She started walking back to our place, okay? And and then she said, okay, well, here's where I get off, and walked over into this pavilion thing. Um, and again, she seen Marie, and she started telling her stories about when Sinatra was here, and Dino and the Rat Pack and all that.
Wow.
That they were all around it. So I guess the moral of the story is you listen to him talk about it. This lady had the background. Next time she come out, Marie said she had a satchel. They have a little library in there. Marie goes in and gets books. And the lady was there, and she was sitting there. Oh, I was waiting for you. Somebody to talk to.
Yeah.
Oh.
Okay? This lady had a satchel and started pulling out pictures
Oh wow.
of her with the Rat Pack and all this stuff like that. I said, wow. And I asked Marie the other day, I said, have you seen her? She said, no, I haven't. I don't know what happened. She was in her 90s. You know what I
Can
mean?
you go visit those people?
Oh, yeah. Yeah. But, I mean, it becomes the point for where nobody talks to them. And then they latch on to you. And then like somebody would say, well, that one's very annoying and stuff like that.
Right.
Get a
You
life.
know.
Yeah, get a life. 90 years old and stuff like that. But Marie said, "Holy crap, she had some pictures."
I bet. I bet.
So I don't know. Getting old, boy, and it's not made for sissies, that's for sure.
No, it ain't.
We had an old farmer that had no family at all. He never had kids. He never had a wife. His parents wouldn't let him leave the farm when he was younger, so he just always stayed there. Well, he ended up in the hospital, then ended in the nursing home, and that's where he passed. The state got all his land and
Oh
everything because he
no.
had no family. I just thought that was so horrible that the state would just take it like that.
Yeah.
I'm
He
leaving my
worked his whole life on that farm.
Just to leave it to
Just-
the man.
Yeah.
I'm leaving all my bills to my daughter.
Well, then I need to talk to your daughter because when dad passed, dad had a lot of bills, and mom could not afford to pay him.
Right.
He's on a fixed income.
Yeah.
So I got an attorney and we did bankruptcy on dad's estate. It cost me $300 to do that, and it was all done, and they couldn't go after my mom.
Oh, that's good.
Great.
Mm-hmm.
I got to the point where I have minimal bills, but there's a few things here and there. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And if I get a phone call, well, you might be late or something. This is a couple of years ago. Honestly, I don't like banks. I never will. I don't trust them. What happened to me back in 2008?
I
I
Right.
understand that. Yeah.
lost
Yeah.
everything.
Yep.
Here's my new spiel to them when I call. Hey, would you like a new credit card? Nope, because I'm like crime. I don't pay. Click, and that's the end of it. You know, it's amazing how they just, the cycle doesn't end. I mean, they just suck more people in. You know, I don't know.
You don't know how hard it's been for me to keep Violet from getting a credit card. Every time they send her an offer in the mail, which is almost daily, I get to the mail before she does and I throw it in the garbage.
There you go.
Thank
I
you.
do the same thing around here.
And I keep telling her, she's like, Mom, I'm going to need a credit card. I'm like, no, you don't.
Get her a debit card
She has one.
Yeah.
from the bank, and that's all you use.
Hmm.
Mm-hmm.
You don't
And
have
if you don't have money, you don't use it.
That's right.
Exactly.
Well, my
No,
child.
my son wants a
child's
credit
late
card,
60s.
You're what?
and my son wants a credit card. He's 17. And he wants us to co-sign for it. I said, nope,
Nope.
No.
not off me. You're not.
Nope.
And his mom said the same thing. So he's not happy with us.
That's okay.
Really, I'll have to get over it.
Yeah.
Yep.
When he grows up, he can do what he wants to.
Yeah. When he
that's
turns
what I told
18
Violet.
in May, he can do what he wants.
But I wouldn't be legally responsible for his bad decisions. And that's what
Right?
I tell my kids that all the time. When you're 18, you are legally responsible for your own screw ups, not me.
That's it.
Mm-hmm.
And just like I told Violet tonight, she had all day today to go look for a job. All day. Saturday. Great day to go to a restaurant and get a job, right?
Good place to eat too.
She slept until noon. She fiddle farted around the house. She went and visited some of her friends. She did this. She got home tonight, and I said, "What'd you do all day today?" Well, I did this and I did that. I said, "You don't have the money to do that. What you should have done was got up this morning at 8 o'clock, got your face on, and walked out that door to go find a job."
Yep.
Boy, I love
I said, "And that's what you'll be doing next weekend." I said, "You're not going to sit here jobless and me paying your phone bill and me paying your insurance and me paying everything. That's not happening."
I said the same thing to my wife's son when he was here. I said, you think I'm going to work and you're still in bed? That ain't going to happen."
Mm-mm. Mm-mm.
I drug his butt to work with me and put him to work.
If I could do that, I would. I promise you. But, it was just me here.
Be darned if he's going to eat my food, lay around while I'm working.
Exactly. Well, and that's something that irritates me too, because I'm paying for college. I'm paying for everything. while she's, and now mind you, I've given her gas money to get this job that she quit after one shift. I paid $200 to get her some clothes to wear to this job. She
Well,
worked there for one shift.
how important is that stuff in her face that she would give up a job? I mean, you know what I mean, right?
Yeah.
I know exactly what you mean.
I mean, I'd love to wear Speedos to work, but my job's not going to let me do that.
Right.
I'm not going to call and say, "Hey, look, it's me and my Speedos or nothing," because I know what nothing's going to be right there.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Well,
Every place I've worked had rules I didn't agree with,
Right.
exactly.
but the paycheck gets pretty attractive.
Don't it?
Yeah.
Well,
I worked at a nursing home that made me shave. You had to be clean shaven every day. I hated it.
yeah,
But you
I would
wanted to
hate
work,
that.
right?
Yeah, and I did. I worked 60, 70 hours a week there.
Yeah. I mean, that's part of the real world is things don't always go your way.
That's right.
Right?
I've had a mustache ever since I could first start growing one. Never. I think I shaved it off once. Okay, I always had a mustache. Okay. In the restaurant, working in the restaurant and stuff like that, I actually had to trim it down. Okay, so no hairs or anything else like that.
hmm
I grew the beard to go along with the mustache, is because the blood thinners I was on. Every time I put a razor to my face,
Oh,
I would bleed for days.
yeah.
hmm
I mean, I had beards before. I had a beard down here when I had cancer. Okay, I wasn't going to shave it off until they told me I was good. I was
Right.
starting to look like Dinty Moore for a minute. But, I mean, discipline, when they tell you, no, you can't do that. Okay? You got to wear a seatbelt to drive the car.
Mm-hmm.
If they don't want any kind of piercings and stuff, why the reason is behind the piercings is in case of infection.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. I know.
You're touching your face to your hand. Not everybody washes their hands. So I could
Mm-hmm.
see that. You know what I mean?
Well, see,
I
I
can't
look at it a
do.
lot more black and white than that. I mean, it's the boss. If that's how he wants to run his company,
That's right.
these are the rules. Well, if you want to work here, these are the rules,
Right.
and either one of them can take it or leave it.
Right.
But it's just the point that it's a rule, and that's it. I mean, it doesn't matter what the reasoning is. It could be. I mean, if the guy decided, okay, nobody can wear blue shirts. It's his company. It's his business.
I
It doesn't have
think
to make
her
sense.
biggest deal was, first of all, that manager never should have hired her without telling her that.
Well, I
He
agree.
didn't
Right.
know. He didn't know. And he apologized to her and said, I'm sorry. I didn't realize that that was a problem. But, it's too late now because she could have given her the opportunity to say, sorry, I'm not doing that. I need to go
Yeah.
find a job somewhere else.
Yeah.
It doesn't work for me. But here's the thing. When I was 19 years old, she's 20 now. When I was 20 years old, if somebody offered me a job, I took it.
Well, that's true. I mean, if she was looking for,
I didn't have options.
if she was working and looking for another job, then she got the time to pick
Right.
and choose.
Mm-hmm.
But when you're unemployed, sometimes you have to take jobs that
That you don't really want or that have rules you don't like.
what you think is beneath you or
Mm-hmm.
whatever. But when you're unemployed, a job's a job.
That's right.
I mean, I've built homes. I was without work for about a month, and I took a job in a piano store, and I don't even play.
I remember you telling me that.
I was beating on organs in the shop in the mall, trying to
Oh my
drag people
goodness.
into selling this stuff, and I couldn't play a note.
Oh wow.
But it was a job. I needed the job.
Right.
It got the paychecks rolling, and I looked for something else.
That's right.
Yeah.
Well, and where we live, there are not a lot of places other than the service industry that are open past 5 or 6 o'clock.
Yeah.
So she can't go work in an office somewhere around here because they close at 5. Well, she's at school till 4:30
Yeah.
every day. And I don't want her to stop going to school, but she doesn't want to be in the service industry anymore, Mama. Well, too bad. You're a poor college student and you
Start a
got to do
company.
what you got to do.
Start a company.
Well, if she doesn't want to do food, why doesn't she go work at a gas station?
I won't let her work at no stop and
Oh.
rob.
Okay.
Stop and rob.
I guess it's different up here.
No, no. That's a good way to get shot here.
I've been down there. I wish I
No.
would have known you when I was down there. I would have met you.
I know, right? Right?
Once I get my kidney, I'm going back on the road. I'm out of this state. I'm done with it.
Yeah, I know. Gosh, well, are you on the list?
I'm on 3 lists:
Oh, wow. Okay.
Fargo, North Dakota, Sioux Falls, South Dakota, and the University of Minnesota in Minneapolis.
Why isn't that a national thing?
Because you have to be within 6 to 8 hours to get there.
Uh,
And so that's drive time for me.
Yeah.
right.
That makes
Right.
sense.
Okay. Okay. That, yeah.
Yep.
What about flying? Yeah,
Yeah, you try to get a flight out of Bismarck, North Dakota
Oh, never
in a
mind.
hurry.
Yeah. Yeah. I guess if you lived in a bigger area, it might be more
Yeah.
feasible, but yeah.
They go to Minneapolis once a day,
Oh my God.
and they don't go to Sioux Falls, and they don't go to Fargo.
Is it a little regional airport or is it a big, international type airport?
It's more regional than
Okay.
big.
I
Even
would,
though we're the capital of the city, we have the smallest airport in the state.
Wow.
I wouldn't imagine people are crawling all over each other to get to Minneapolis.
No. Or Bismarck.
Yeah.
I don't know.
They used to.
I wanted to see that area up there,
Beautiful country.
but I wouldn't want to live in it because I just can't handle that kind of cold. No, I can't. Of course, I
You
guess
know,
it,
last week you guys were talking about how cold you were.
Mhm.
We were in the 50s and 60s up here.
What?
Yep.
That's where it went.
Yep.
Y'all stole
Yeah,
our
we got it.
in good weather.
Alex, we were 74 every day last week.
Oh my God.
We were in the 70s most of the days this week, too.
Yeah, it was pretty this week. And the sky was so blue and the days were just perfect. And this is what
Yeah,
I
ours
love
are
about
too.
living
No
here.
wind.
I mean, last Sunday it was 84 on my
Oh,
deck.
wow.
We didn't get any 80s here.
Almost made me want to break out the Speedo and head to the pool. Ain't that fun?
Oh gosh. I could just imagine Grumpus getting his Speedo on and swimming with the fishes.
Me and Tom be out there to be 50 old ladies
Ain't-
in lounge chairs watching us.
Boom, checka, wow, wow.
That's so funny.
So I told Marie, I said, I need to get a new shower curtain. We had the liner, the clear liner, and the other shower curtain, it was like a curtain in front of it, okay?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like a design on it, whatever it was. But on the bottom was getting funky. I said, so, you know what? I'm going to order another one.
Hmm.
Well, I don't have time for anything, okay? Because I don't want to make time for anything. And I hit the wrong button, and I got a shower curtain that's red.
Aw.
Fire engine red. So as I'm putting it up yesterday, Marie's standing behind me and she's going, boom, checka, wow, wow.
But it's a pretty shower curtain.
It's just flat out red.
Where'd you get that red one?
I-
My son loves red. Amazon?
Yeah.
He loves red. Anything red, he's just attached to it.
I like red too. What are you eating?
I got a new shower
Yeah,
on the whole
chicken
bed.
sandwich.
It's almost getting funky. Plus, I'm going to
Some
spray the
chicken.
old one black, and I need it for a camera. For another-
Well, I
Man with
need
a plan.
one.
I like that.
I need one that is see-through. I need like,
Clear?
yeah, I need a clear actual shower curtain and a clear liner because, okay, y'all gonna laugh at me, but I'm real claustrophobic and my bathroom is real tiny. So I shower with the curtain pulled so I don't feel like I'm in the closet. And I never go in there and close the door because I feel like I'm going to die in the bathroom. It's tiny. And so I thought, well, at least I could get a clear shower curtain. Because my kids know if mom's in the bathroom, do not pass by there because you're going to see whatever you see.
Walmart's got the clear liners, I think.
I want a, but
Yeah,
I
they
don't
do.
want just a cheap liner. I want an actual clear shower curtain, like thick and
Amazon has them. That's what I
you
bought.
know,
Yeah.
Yeah. You can get them on there. And I think they're
or
like
even if it's only clear halfway up or one third or whatever, so I can see out and not feel like I'm wrapped in a, you know,
so Marie took a
coffin.
shower after I put it up yesterday, but then she took a shower today. And as I was
Oops.
by the bathroom, she
Mayonnaise,
was going in there,
romaine,
and I was saying,
and
"You
that.
don't have to put on your red light, Roxanne.
I'll be right back, guys.
You're an ass." Good night, Marcel.
Night, Marcel.
Good night, Marcel. We'll see you. Thanks for stopping by.
Yeah, I don't know.
See, with me being on my phone, I can't see the chat. I just see you guys. That's it.
You can't see the chat?
On his phone,
No.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
and, and that's another
I've
thing.
never checked it out on the phone. I don't know what it looks like on the phone.
It's an awesome picture, but you just can't get the chat.
We can't get it on EVMux on the phone.
You can't?
No,
Never tried it.
I was able to get it.
it'll be
It
another.
took me a while, but I got it.
It'll be another
Oh,
$25. Unbelievable. This is crazy.
And you what? Yes, but you got to take it out of the foil. Yeah, but I wouldn't. What I would do is I would open it up, cut it open, and then kind of slice through the meat of that potato, and then put it in there because you don't want to cook it too long; it'll just shrivel up and get gross.
Well, Tom, the borders around us are a new feature that they just come up with.
Yeah.
I wish they'd
Oh
come up
yeah.
with a drop shadow or something. Then it'd look real nice.
Yeah. I
Oh, I
mean,
wanted
they
to
got
show
some good
y'all.
features and stuff like that, but it just, for me, for my purpose of using it is for the, that
This
was,
is the beast.
that was
Ah,
going
look
to
at
do
that.
damage.
It's called the Bissell Steam Shot.
Bend over, touch your ankles.
Look at there, and this thing comes off. Well, it's supposed to. See.
Oh, I know you went crazy with that thing.
Oh, I did. I went berserk. And then it's got, look, this is crazy. Look. Okay, so I got another little round attachment. I don't,
Touch on it.
and look, there's not really that much difference between these brushes at all. So I don't even know why they're different colors. But they got this little angled steam attachment here. And then I got this scraper, which is amazing for getting like on your baseboards, the little lip that goes under like this. Perfect. And then there's an extension. See, this thing goes on here. So it makes it longer. You can reach behind your toilet, and get that back there. And then
Or a colonoscopy.
do God. And then it's got this long hose where you can attach it. And it also has,
I told you.
this is the craziest part right here. This is a flat steamer. You can steam your clothes with it.
Oh,
And it's got this squeegee that attaches somehow, kind of like this, and you can wash the floor and squeegee it.
If
I
you
love
call,
this thing.
if you call right now,
Absolutely.
1995,
But
1-800.
wait, there's more.
Yeah,
But it only, this is the little cup that it is, and it's 6.6 ounces.
that's a
And
But,
pretty
how
but
good
it
long does
has
that
shot.
the little
last?
spout. Oh,
Put a little ice in there, get a nice shot glass.
I did. Okay, let me give you for instance. It took 2 cups of it to steam clean all the baseboards in my bathroom, along the toilet, right, around the under, all that, and down along the edge of the tub.
So what, 20 minutes?
About that, yeah.
Okay.
But it took 2.
12 ounces.
So yeah. But then I went down the whole hallway, down those baseboards. I went around the living room, and I'm tackling this darn kitchen tomorrow.
That sounds like it would really work if you pull the stove out
Yes.
and behind the
It
stove.
works good.
Yeah.
Yep. You wouldn't
Yeah,
believe.
behind, but it actually cleans the stove too.
Yeah.
The oven, if you get dirt in it, yeah, you can clean it with that
Yep.
steam, and
It
it's a
sure,
lot easier than hand scrubbing that thing.
it sure is. And I can't imagine anything it won't clean. Really, truly. Now
What's the name of that again? Bissell?
it's called the Bissell Steam Shot Deluxe. It was 49.99 on Amazon. Best
That's
That,
50 bucks I ever
it's,
spent.
it's steam and suction?
No, doesn't suck.
Okay.
Oh, thank you, sweetheart.
Hey, hey, hey.
what you got there?
I got me a server.
What you got
It's
there?
a garlic roasted chicken
I'll have one.
romaine and mayo sandwich.
Can they DoorDash
Nice.
that over to me?
You think you can DoorDash that to Houston, babe? He said maybe. He said it'll cost you, right?
Well, if he's going to DoorDash that, I want some crawfish.
Oh, you want some craw? I got some crawfish in my Walmart order right now. You know what?
I don't care for the Walmart ones.
I don't either. I'm just gonna make gumbo with it, so it don't matter.
Oh, okay.
You know, that's the only thing I
Because they
use the
don't clean
Walmart.
them enough.
Well, these are already shelled and
Oh, you
stuffed
got
in.
that. Okay.
Yeah, yeah.
Yep. Okay.
Um, what is that?
Pizza.
Oh,
That's what I made.
yum.
That's what I made tonight.
Oh, that looks good. Okay, Tom.
You win.
Tom, I don't like red sauce on my pizza. What would you suggest? Because I don't like Alfredo on my pizza either. I
You could,
like just a
You have to
garlic
give up pizza.
parmesan sauce. How would I make that?
very simple.
Yeah.
Let me get rid of this here. Um, what you would do is you would take the Parmesan cheese. Do you have a nonstick pan?
Yeah.
Put that in there. Add a little butter to it and just keep stirring it. Okay? Add a little
Okay.
bit more butter to it. Okay? More butter, more cheese, and just keep it going until you liquefy it.
Okay.
Okay? Put a little heavy cream or half and half if you don't have heavy cream. Put a little bit of that in there and make almost like a bechamel
Right.
with garlic,
Okay.
oregano if you like oregano and stuff like that. Put that on there.
Yeah. Okay.
Next week, next Friday, I got a white pizza coming up.
Oh, yum.
Yep. So
Mm.
so tonight I overindulged a little bit with the dough. It was very thin crust. I made it, but it was with the homemade sausage I made
Mm.
on the pizza.
Mm.
And I'm telling you what, I said I don't know if this all this keto stuff I'm doing is correct.
Did you do a video on the sausage?
Yes,
Hmm.
Okay.
sure. As a matter of fact, that's going to be part of a podcast with it.
Okay.
Yeah, I enjoy doing that kind of stuff as far as that kind of cooking.
Uh-huh.
You know, what I'm doing is actually going back in time to different places that when I lived in Jersey, different places that we used to frequent to go to and get different pizzas and stuff.
Mhm.
So the last one I just did today, that one you just seen, was a place called Gildor's. It was the
Who's doing?
Paradise Club.
Oh.
This guy started this place in 1947.
Oh wow.
So I mean, I knew him. He knew my family, my brothers and everything like that.
Mhm.
So when he sold it, okay, we were full blown into the restaurant business. His wife died. She died of Parkinson's disease, and
Oh.
this guy was so nice to everybody. Okay, he would come in and at like seven between 7 and 7:30 every Sunday night
Mhm.
until he passed. But he was always dressed. He was always. I mean, he had like a pink jacket on, not a bright pink, but like a
Yeah.
whatever. With the yellow shirt, and red tie, and whatever. The whole bit. But he would sit down at the bar and he'd have a couple drinks. When we would go to his place, okay, lunchtime or whatever, he'd see you in there, you have a couple drinks, and he was such a marketer. He would come over and get you a beer, put your beer down in front of you, okay, and then take out his pad. What do you want? You want a pizza? You want a burger? Harry, I just want a beer. Oh no, come on, you gotta have something to eat. Yeah, that's the kind of guy he was.
Yeah, drink on an empty stomach.
Exactly. So, but once he sold the place, and he would come every Sunday, and he would sit down at the bar. Great tipper. The girls loved him. You give, back then $2, $3 was a lot. Was a lot to be
Yeah, it was.
tipped. So he would sit down with me, and he'd say, because we did stuffed lobster.
Mm.
So every other week he would have either prime rib and or a stuffed lobster, back and forth, back. So one night he says to me, he always called me kid. Hey kid, how do you make that stuffing mix for the? Because we use crab cakes, crab meat and stuff like that. The way I would do it, shrimp and scallops in it. I said, Harry, I'll tell you how I make that. You tell me how you make your pizza. Because the pizza he did had a unique taste to it. I think he used a lot of sugar in between the dough, but the way he cooked it, like a 14-inch pan, everything was done in a pan. It was very crunchy. So long story short, he laughed, about it. But he was so good to us all the time that I told my brother, here, look, listen to this. I said, he travels from Princeton to where we are. I said, I'm going to treat Harry, okay? And so I made him stuffed lobster and a prime rib and sent it out,
Mm.
okay? Well, he bought the entire place drinks for that.
Oh, wow.
You couldn't top him. You do something nice, he would do something crazy. You know what I mean? The whole bit. But he was a great guy. He was a weightlifter. A wrestler. He had one of his pictures. He had that like the mountain. You don't think that like the
The onesie.
the onesie on him.
Oh, yeah.
Stuff like that. What a great guy. So tonight I did that video about him and his place. So
Awesome.
yeah. That's I'm getting nostalgic in my old age.
Well, my personal opinion, New Jersey and New York have better pizza than Chicago will ever have.
Exactly. I love this guy.
Well, I've never had either one. Never either one.
Yeah, it's
I've been to New York once, but not New York City. It was upstate.
yeah. And everybody made it different. Last week I did the grandma pizza. Okay.
Mm.
And grandma pizza was three old guys that had many pizzerias. Okay. And they all swore that they started making the grandma pizza. And then when you listen to them, you hear them tell the stories. Yeah, no. This is the way grandma used to do it, and this and that. So it became a thing.
Hmm.
There again, bunch of old guys back in the day knew how to market things.
Hmm.
So I would go to this one place in Manhattan, and I would walk in, and I'd say to the guy, "Hey, is Grandma here?" "Yeah, be right back." And he'd go in the back and come up with these. It was a thin crust Sicilian pie, basically what it was, but very thin. So I mean, and that took off. So now everybody and their brother on the East Coast is making grandma pizza.
Grandma pizzas.
Yeah. So it was like a thing, great marketing tool that they did. So it was.
Hmm.
If you ever go to California, I suggest you don't eat their pizza. I don't know what the hell they
Yeah.
do to it, but it's nasty.
Yeah. No, you're right. You're 100% right.
I probably won't make it to California in this lifetime.
I can pretty much assure you I won't be going to
Yeah.
California.
I
Exactly.
didn't. I mean, I've just never been there. And would I like to see maybe the vineyards or the Pacific
Those are nice.
Ocean?
Yeah.
I've been
Yeah,
to
I probably would. But do I want the rest of it? No.
I've been
No.
to Cali quite a few times, not on business basically. Um, but I mean, nothing other than the vineyards and stuff like that. Yeah, you're
Hmm.
100% right, and they're struggling right now as far as the vineyards because of the fires.
Thank you, sweetheart.
Yeah.
So they're just
See,
about done with the wine. I
Where's
mean,
my straw?
Well,
I'm like Tom. I was there for business. I trucked. I took product there, got product, and left.
hmm
Right.
we
Well,
I just have I was getting wine from California by the case,
thank you, sweetie.
and it was called, I can't remember the name of it, something they consider you an angel, okay?
Hmm.
And what they did was whatever you bought, then they would donate to certain different things, okay?
Oh,
So
Hmm.
buy the wine by the case and have it delivered to the house, and man, that was back in Florida. I was doing that, and then they started getting greedy.
mhm.
So I said, look, your wine is not that great. Okay. Basically, it is, you could use it mostly for cooking and stuff like that. So I got into a little shouting match, not shouting, but, we back and forth. So I stopped getting it. Okay. About a month or two ago, I think it was around December. We miss you. We're going to send you out a case of wine
Mhm.
on us. Okay. And blah blah blah, and maybe you can put it on your channel.
Imagine that.
Tick, 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 tick. I got my fingers all sharpened up, and I went to work. Take your wine and shove it where the sun don't shine.
Hmm.
You know. So I mean, because all the fires out there and stuff like that, they're having a rough year,
Yeah,
rough couple years, I should say. So
that was delicious, honey. Thank you.
They're gonna have more than a couple of years of hard times out there.
It's
Yeah.
probably a lot less people buying it too. I mean, people lost their houses and everything. The last thing they're worried about is buying a
wine.
case of wine.
Well, I think there's a mass exodus away from California in the first place because their taxes are so high and their property is so high.
They
Well, the
they
businesses are leaving too.
yeah,
That's right.
Yep.
they flooded us out here.
Yeah.
And now they don't like what's going on here. And now they're going to Texas,
Yep.
to
Oh,
Colorado,
Lord.
a little bit in Utah and stuff
Yeah.
like that.
Austin area is just flooded with them.
Yeah.
Mm.
Matter of fact, I think a couple places like in El Paso
Uh-huh.
and a lot of the border towns are soliciting people to go there.
Oh, no kidding.
Yeah.
Um,
Nothing wrong with that. I like El
I
Paso.
mean, a lot of businesses have left and are settling here in Houston.
Yeah,
huh.
without a doubt. Without a doubt. And that's
Well,
what happened here. Okay, the housing market here is, I think they said 60% of the houses are owned by major corporations,
huh.
and most of it's all rented. All right, so that's the housing problem here, but it's starting to turn a little bit. More and more people are coming out, but they're not saying nothing.
Hmm.
They're keeping it out of the news because we got hit. We got hit hard.
Well, I mean, a
They
lot of
did.
people are leaving California because they don't like the way it is, and
Hmm.
then they're settling Austin, trying to turn it into California.
Right.
Hmm.
Right.
And then you get the big exodus, believe it or not, from Florida.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of people leaving from Florida. You can't get a mortgage. Okay.
The property taxes are crazy, and you can't get insurance to save your life.
Yeah, the condos in
Oh, that went belly up.
I know a couple guys that have condos, okay, in on the market. We're
Oh
getting
yeah.
making big money on it, okay. So one guy's mortgage was, I think it was like 18 or 1900 a month for a 2 bedroom condo on the
Mhm.
water, not on the water, but inland a little bit, but you could see the water from where he's at. Okay,
Mhm. Mhm.
his condo fees are 1100 a
That does
month.
not surprise me.
I can't get insurance,
And can't get insurance.
so
Yep.
I don't know. Corporate greed is basically what it is.
Yep.
There's no reason in the world for condo fees to be $1,100 a month.
Yeah, not in that situation either. I mean,
I mean, all they're doing is maybe some yard maintenance, taking care of a pool, and maybe some building maintenance as far as outside of the building.
yeah,
Replacing shingles. I don't
Light,
know.
light bulbs haven't gone up that much.
yeah.
Right. I mean, that's all they do.
Grumpus, I told you the story about me in Katy. Okay,
Which
had
one?
Who's
had,
Katie?
had a windstorm and one of the fascia boards came off.
Oh
Oh
yeah.
yeah.
I painted it white. Okay, prime it up on the ladder, and I'm nailing this thing up. And this dude come walking down the street, and he was fit to be tied. You stop that banging right now. This is against the HOA policy. I'm gonna have
Oh
you
Lord.
written up. And he's standing at the edge of my driveway, and I said, "I tell you what, jerky." And I said, "You got about 3 seconds to get up that road, all
Yeah.
right? Or so I'm gonna put lumps all over your head."
We'll
With
find a new
this
place to
hammer.
put that fascia board.
He
Well, what was the issue? The noise, or you doing your own repair?
wasn't the same color.
Uh,
Oh my
I said, "Did
Lord.
you ever hear of a primer?" Okay, and he just lost it. And I told him, I'm telling you right now, you better get out of here.
Good Lord.
And he just like he was all bent out of
oh
shape.
yeah, I got into it. One of them guys, been a few years back. And he was making an issue, and I just told him, I said, because I knew he was from the other side of the neighborhood,
Uh-huh.
and I'm in a pretty good sized subdivision. I told him, I said, I tell you what, you go back where you came from and get Spanky and Alfalfa and come back over here, and we'll vote again.
Spanky and alfalfa.
I said, I better never see you on my street again.
Right? Oh my gosh.
And I had a couple run-ins with them
I'm
about it.
so glad we don't have a homeowners association where I live.
Well, I got into it with mine Friday. I
What happened
called
Friday?
I called to pay my dues. And they'd sent a letter out, and the letter had conflicting addresses.
Uh-huh.
So I called over there, and as usual, somebody answered and said, "Well, the lady that takes care of that is not available. She's out to lunch."
Mm-hmm.
I says, "Well, she's been out to lunch for 42 years because I've never called over there yet and been able to get hold of the right people." She said, "Sir, I'm sure she hasn't been gone for 40 some years." I says, "Well, every time I call, she's never available."
Right.
She said, "Well, you can call back. She'll be back." I said, "No, you need to find me somebody to take care of this now."
Exactly.
Right.
So she got me somebody else. And she started in, didn't want to let me try. I said, "I need you to just hush for a minute and listen to what I'm saying.
Good Lord.
I'm trying to pay your fee. You thieves take from me every year.
Yeah.
Right?
Let's just straighten the address out. This is your letter, not mine."
Good grief.
I mean,
I
it's so
just
stupid.
can't stand them.
Yeah. Even out here, people, the next, actually where I'm at, I'm in the back building,
Mm-hmm.
and then there's a brick wall, and then over that wall is another subdivision there.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And I got to tell you, our they took all the grass out of our place, so they have landscapers that come in and they blow shit all over the place. Okay. And it goes
Yeah,
on
yeah.
all Friday morning. Okay.
What are they blowing?
The
Dirt?
dust, the
Dust,
dirt,
dirt.
leaves, whatever. And then Saturday, okay, like today,
Yeah.
I took the remote, okay, with the camera, all ready to go. Take the remote to hit the camera behind the fence.
Oh no.
So that goes Friday, Saturday. They don't do anything on Sunday, but I have the dog behind on the other house and back
Yeah.
of us. They put this thing outside and it barks for 4 hours.
Oh my God.
Almost to a rhythm. I could play the drums to it. Okay, to this dog barking. All right. That's Sunday. Then Monday, that you can hear him coming from the other part of the subdivision heading my way.
Oh jeez.
And that goes Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. They take Thursday off, and then my gang starts here all over again.
Oh jeez.
So I mean, it don't end, So I don't know. I said you ought to put the freaking grass back in. Don't worry about the water, and yeah, unbelievable.
Well, I usually deal with barking dogs and airplanes.
Yeah, I deal with airplanes a lot. And I deal with my crazy neighbors thumping their music all hours of the day. It starts at like 8 o'clock in the morning, sometimes 7:30. No, I don't want it, baby. Thank
I
you, though.
ruin everybody tomorrow on Sunday. I play Frank Sinatra all day long, out the window. Hey,
You know
Daddy,
what? I am so tempted to go buy me a speaker system and light them up. I'm so tempted. And let them know what it feels like all day long, every dang day. Oh
you
gosh,
just gave me an idea, Charlotte.
what's that?
I got a microphone and an amplifier from my electric drums.
There you go.
Okay, I'll put some music up there. I'll get some of these old bags around here. We'll do a karaoke for
Oh
18.
heck
Record
yeah!
you, record you a leaf blower and just put that on a loop.
No kidding.
We'll make everybody sing "Your Cheating Heart" for 4 days. Unbelievable. But I guess we have nothing else to talk about it. I mean, because get off my lawn has become precedent with me.
Yes, yes, it has.
I don't know.
I
And
feel you, Tom. I feel the way, same way. Tell people get off my lawn.
Now I
it's
have.
in. Go ahead.
I said I have a little critter that is getting into my outside utility room. Okay, I put every kind of sticky pad you can find. All right, and that little son of a gun is still getting in. Now I called them 3 or 4 times. We're waiting for the exterminator to come. All right. I said, should I feed this? Should I keep feeding this little thing and send you the bill? Or how do you want to do this? Amazing. Simply amazing. Get
I
off
had
my
Is it
I
a
had
mouse?
one I had one got out of my garage a few years back, and he was hopping that pad. So I ended up getting a 4-pack and laying them down in a fours
Yeah,
and put some bird seed right in the middle, and finally caught the little sucker.
good. See, you got to outsmart them.
when we were in Florida, okay, I put them pads all over because you would get them. I don't know, not chipmunks, but there was something else. What do you call them? Palm rats or something.
I don't know.
Yeah, they were little. That's what they call them.
Palmetto rats.
Little field mice.
Yeah,
Yeah, palm rats. They would go climb up in the palm tree.
Oh,
yeah.
okay.
So what I did was behind my shed, actually a little walkway. I put them pads up like that. All right. Well, I gave 4 of them a good Brazilian, real quick. Here you go, Slappy.
Now, if you want a good night's entertainment, Tom, just look up homemade mouse traps on YouTube.
Oh yeah.
Oh, they are a blast to watch. They are very creative. I mean, we're talking
The
water
book
balancing
method.
beams,
Yep.
electrocutions. I mean, some of the stuff these people come up with are very creative.
This little dude, I think, was with the mob because he knows his ins and outs, how to get around. Forget about it. You think you're gonna stick me? I'm gonna stick you, pal.
Good Lord. I have not had that problem here yet. I don't know why, but we have squirrels that get in the attic, and you know,
Yeah, I did. I used to have that.
God, I hate them. I hate. That's why I want this cat. I got to get this cat fixed. Because as soon as I get her fixed and she heals up, she's going to be the garden cat, and she's going to get rid of those squirrels, and life is going to be good again. I
Charlotte,
haven't had a garden cat since we lost Julesy.
Charlotte, when do you start planting again now?
Actually, probably by the end of the month.
Really?
Yeah,
Talking about
yeah,
planting seed.
yeah. Actually, I've got some here. I've got cilantro, some what are they? Sugar snaps, and something else. They're over there somewhere. That I'm going to be planting this week. But I should have probably planted those sugar snaps in January. I don't think they'd have made it though through the freeze that we had.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
I got these little hot peppers that Marie planted outside because the weather was so good. I think she's got like 6 or 7 little tiny little tomatoes coming up,
oh wow,
blooming. I mean, little tomatoes.
that's
And,
great.
and these peppers that she got, well, I tell you what, boy, I have a tolerance for nothing crazy. But this one little son of a gun, boy, I tell you what, boy, that reached up and grabbed me by the throat. Come here, you fat bit. I mean, so must have about, I counted about up to 40 of them that are coming through.
Oh wow,
I mean, outside because we haven't had really a good frost. But my hydroponics thing on the counter in here,
yeah,
I got basil, baby. I got basil coming out. I'm gonna be
that's
cooking
great.
basil everything.
Will it be able to keep up with you?
Yeah, I hope. Well, I just bought another one.
Okay.
Another, it's just 3 holes.
Yeah,
And Mike helped us out. Chaotic Mike. He helped me out a lot with what to do and how he does things and stuff.
you never sent me your address, Tom.
Oh, you know what? I forgot. I will.
Do that
I will definitely do
because
that.
I got something for you.
Okay. But we're excited about it. I mean, it's just, I got a couple other little bit of plants and stuff, and Marie is starting already. She just, when I hear her humming, when I'm in here doing
She's
stuff,
in the starting blocks.
that is trouble. And the things that she comes up with, okay, unbelievable.
Yeah.
So yesterday we did our little cold cut thing, with the prosciutto and the salami and all that stuff. So I needed basil. I didn't have any basil, so I bought basil that was flat in a pack, but down on the bottom it had all the shoots in the plastic, and then
Ooh.
they had where you could plant it.
Hmm.
So it was marked down. It was like half price. It was like down to 275. So I get it. I didn't look at it.
Yeah.
She gave me a bunch of crap. Look at this. It's half dead. I need 4 leaves. What are you breaking my horns for? Okay. She takes this stuff, takes all the basil off, gets rid of all the dead stuff, all right, and cuts it and puts it in a solo cup.
Yep.
Got that under the grow light. And I said, here we go. Said that, ladies, start your engines.
Basil is one of the easiest things in the world to propagate.
Can't get it here. Can't do it. I went through 3 packs, and I counted each one of them. There was 630 seeds in each pack.
No, 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 no. I mean, well, I just throw it outside in the garden and it grows. It's huge. I had basil plants this big around and probably 3 feet tall in my garden last summer. Um, but as far as you can take off a young branch, stick it in some water, and it's got roots in 3 or 4 days.
Yeah, we
And
did it
just,
all the time in North Carolina, not here. I don't know.
oh,
I don't know if it's the air there or not.
crazy.
I don't know. Plus, they know I'm going to murder it. You know what I mean? And it's going to be chiffonade.
They're intimidated.
Yeah. Don't go near that fat guy. He's going to kill you. Chiffonade.
Well,
You guys get the plant so early. We don't start till the end of May.
oh my. Oh, wow.
Well, you're in frostbite falls for crying out
Our
loud.
stuff's
Right.
burning.
Right? Yeah.
My stuff's burning up by May.
Yeah, mine too. I can't grow anything in July, August, September unless it's already good and established. Like okra will grow, but I don't even like okra for the most part.
Yeah.
Peppers do. I plant my peppers in the spring. I don't usually get too much action on my peppers till after September, and then they just explode. I get tons of them. But now throughout the season, I can pick one or two off every couple of, I don't know, every 6 or 8 weeks. And then, but I'm telling you, the month of September, everything gets completely different. And it's like somebody threw super fertilizer on them and they produce and produce and produce for
That's
a
crazy.
good, I'm sorry.
That's crazy. I mean, how that
It,
works.
yeah. But I got to get them in the ground in spring for them to do that. I've tried planting them in like August to see if they will. No, it doesn't work that way. They have to get all that god awful heat before they start doing anything.
Oh,
But the heat is so bad here, so bad, so bad.
Yep.
oh, hold on a minute. Last year, April 14th, it was 120 degrees.
That's bad too. I got to admit, I
What?
don't know if I could handle that. But then
What?
again, like everybody says, it's a dry heat.
Hmm.
Yeah.
It's a
But
dry cold.
Hot.
it's,
Hot's hot.
Hot is hot. And it
exactly.
don't matter how
Thank
much you
you.
blow hot air around, it's still hot air, you know?
Ray says, wonder if we're going to have it last year. She says, wonder if we're going to have any problems with planting anything. I said, it's April for crying out loud. Nothing's growing. It's 120 degrees. What do you think?
Yeah. Um, but I'm looking forward to my tomatoes this year because I've decided I'm only going to plant cherry tomatoes, and they withstand the heat better. They last longer. They will grow all the way till the first frost, and if you're lucky, it'll survive that, and you get a little bit more.
Also, what's good too is, and it's good cooking too between the cherry, but grape tomatoes also, man,
Oh
what a
yeah,
freaking,
oh yeah,
they
yeah.
are great.
I love them. I like the smaller tomatoes. They taste better. And, I can go out there and be working in the garden and pull tomatoes off and eat them while I'm working. And by the time I get in the house, I'm full.
Yeah, exactly.
Uh, you know,
I have a hard time with tomatoes. 'Cause I'll watch them, and then the birds will peck them.
oh, yeah.
It's
You
like
need
they're
it.
sitting on the fence looking at their watches, just waiting for the right time
He'll
to
be out here any minute.
baby that stuff, and then go to work and come home, and all of them's got a peck. One just a hole pecked in them.
Um, I guess Smokey don't go outside no more. She's more of a,
Ah, Smokey hadn't been outside in years.
yeah, you need you a outside cat. I promise it'll fix that problem.
Well, I fixed the problem by just buying tomatoes.
Well, that just tastes like broken dreams and disappointment.
Well, I
You
mean, yeah,
know,
but you end up spending $200 every spring to try to grow $50 worth of vegetables.
Yeah,
see, I
that's
don't do that anymore. I
I
do
don't,
not.
I don't have that much room to jack with medicine
Right,
and all that stuff.
right. Well, I'm curious where you're going to find some more coleus this year.
Oh, I'll find some somewhere. I mean, I can find coleus seeds pretty much
Yeah.
everywhere.
Well, yeah, I know
Just
that.
one particular strain or whatever it was I stumbled across did exceptionally well.
You don't remember what it was called?
I don't remember. I might be able
Oh
to find it.
man,
I might be able to find a tag stuck down in the dirt somewhere.
I bet I'd try.
It uh it did. I mean, full sun.
Mm,
That stuff grew 4 or 5 feet tall.
I bet it was beautiful.
It was.
Charlotte. I
Mm.
sent you the address.
Oh, did you do it on
Facebook. I
Facebook?
mean,
Okay.
yeah.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
No, thank you. They have. I mean, you would think out here because they grow just about everything, all different trees and stuff like that to make it look like. And where we are right here is actually considered to be an oasis. Okay,
Oh,
but I mean, just the air gets so hot you just can't. It just doesn't work.
Right, right,
And then try to do it inside the house. So she's very frustrated because, like I said, we would grow so much stuff in North Carolina, right?
right.
That after a while, I'm saying to her, slow down. What are we going to do with it?
Right.
I mean, she would grow zucchini and yellow squash. Everybody else grew the same thing.
Yeah, yeah.
How much can you eat?
Can't give it away. You know what I'm saying?
Well, I can't grow zucchini here or yellow squash worth a damn. I'm sorry. Because the vine-borne bugs get to it and it's
Yep.
destroyed within weeks of planting it. It
That's it.
I might get one squash off of it and then it's
Yeah.
toast.
They asked me, one lady says to me, well, what zone do you live in? I said, hotter than Hades. That's the zone I live in. I mean, at
Well, I
that point,
don't know.
hopefully,
What zone are you? Let me see.
Well, see,
Twilight.
even
Twilight.
my grape bush that I planted 2 years ago, I'm gonna have to yank it up this year.
What bush?
The grapes, the grapevine,
Oh,
I'm gonna have to yank it up because 2 years in a row now the caterpillars have just stripped the leaves off of it,
oh yeah, yeah,
and I can't spray. I can't spray anything back there,
right.
so we'll just figure out something else. I'm gonna keep throwing stuff at it until something grows.
Um, I almost bought some grapes to hang on a second. That's not where I don't know what town. Um, let me look at my Facebook real quick. Um, dang it. Oh, okay, okay. Never mind. I forgot what I was going to say, so it don't matter now.
You're looking for a zone, weren't you?
That's what I'm looking for
Oh,
him.
okay. Okay.
Henderson, Nevada zone. Okay. He's in 9B, which is hotter than me and you. Are you in 9, Grumpus?
I believe I am.
Yeah. 9A or B, do you know?
I want to say B, but
Really? Okay.
that would just be a guess.
Okay. Let me look. Okay, hang on. I know yours too. Let's see. Whoops. I'm having a really hard time seeing right now. Texas zone. You're in 9B, yeah. Yeah. See, I'm in 9A, so I can grow a lot of things that zone 8 grows, and a lot of things that zone 9 grows. So I'm like right on the line too. I'm right on the line. Do you know well, I would say give or take 45 minutes up the street is zone 8B. But because I'm on the coast and we stay warmer all year round than they do, I guess I'm in A because we do stay warmer. When they could have snow and we're 45, 50 degrees.
Yeah, I'm showing 9B. Yeah.
You're in zone 9B, Tom.
9B. That don't
Hmm.
sound good.
It's just hot.
Step to the back, over to the left.
And the great thing about your zone is you can probably grow a lot of stuff in the wintertime from, say, October to March.
That's what it's looking like, Charlotte. Honestly,
Hmm.
every once in a while you do get that frost that came through. We had 2 nights, 3 nights of it.
Right.
Nothing died.
Okay. Okay.
So and these pepper plants, but the only thing that sort of frustrates me about it is they grow tall. So I have this one pepper plant that them little hot suckers. The plant itself is probably about 5.5 feet tall. I never
Yeah.
seen anything like that. I never, you know what I mean? I could see 2 or 3 feet like this, but these things are catching up to me.
Right.
and they grow in clusters. So I don't know. It's a learning curve, you know. Hey, at 71 years old, learning how to grow friggin' peppers. I mean, you know, we should be worrying about serotan or something, you know.
Well, I don't know how you would protect them from the heat. That's a problem I have here. Unless you want to, you could buy some shade cloth, and that might help.
I
Like a 70% shade cloth or something like that.
what I did, and see, they're in the shade because if I left them out in the sun, forget it. You know, you could
Right, right.
blind them. But what I did was last year I used screen
Okay.
and put the screen up over top of it, and it went, but nothing. Throughout the summer, we had no fruit, no
Oh no,
no,
it's too hot for them to pollinate.
yeah,
Yeah.
and, and that's the other thing. They don't see any bugs.
So you
I
have
don't,
to hand pollinate them.
I don't see them. I ain't going that far. Like Grumpus said, 4.99 like fucking basil.
Well, I'll, here's what you do with tomatoes and peppers. You don't have to Q-tip and hand pollinate. Well, all you have to do is take that branch and shake it. I tap it like this, and it'll shake. They're wind pollinated. So when the wind blows, the pollen shakes, gets down where it needs to be. So what I do is I just go in there and tap all my bushes, and I get loads of tomatoes and peppers.
See, Marie's from
Loads.
Sicily, so she don't say nothing to me about how she does things. You know what I mean? But this befuddled her though out here. I could see how
Right.
frustrated she got with it
Yeah.
out here because I mean she was coming up with things left and right, you know, back east and stuff. So
Well, and one of the things that she needs to do is start planting things in the wintertime.
that's what we did inside. Now I got
Mhm.
a couple grow lights in here, and I got that one little thing. Like I said, it was made for kids.
Yeah.
Well,
And you can grow a lot. I'll tell you what, if you have enough space, get her one of those small greenhouses. It's like, I don't know, maybe 63 inches tall, let's pretend. And then it's maybe 18 inches deep and 2 feet across. And it's got 4 or 5 shelves in it. What I did with mine, I used to have mine in the living room, and I would take um, 2 foot lights and put them on every other shelf. So
Hmm.
basically, I could grow anything I wanted in there.
Yeah, I can actually put it out on a balcony.
You could do that too. Well, no, you don't want to do that because that's where all the heat is.
Yeah, that's true.
You
And
want to do that inside.
see,
and
the issue I have, if I'm going to plant tomatoes, I'm going to have maybe 4 or 5 plants.
Yeah.
I can't just plant a row of tomatoes and figure, okay, well, if I get 40% out of this row, I'm going to count it as a
Right.
win.
Right.
You're only talking a half dozen plants. I mean, it don't
You
take
better
one hot weekend to wipe your crop out.
wipe everything out. Yeah.
there goes my farm loan.
See, and I can't remember a year that I didn't plant any less than 20 tomato bushes.
And say I just flat out don't. I could plant every flower bed I got out here and wouldn't have room for 20 tomato plants.
Yeah. And I just use plum tomatoes. That's all I use. That or little grapes.
That's about all I buy.
And
Uh,
that's what I cook with.
that's the best thing to buy because I'm going to tell you what, here where I live and where Grumpus lives too, he probably would struggle with these beautiful heirloom tomatoes that you see some of these YouTubers growing. I can't
Yep.
grow those because number one, they take too long. If I plant them March 7th, like I always do, it's 90 to 110 days before I get a tomato off of that bush.
I don't, I
Well, by
only
then, it's so hot,
Yeah.
it rots on the vine.
I
Yeah.
just buy the Roma tomatoes and then I buy the little cherubs or whatever you
Mm-hmm.
and Vicky eat those like candy. I mean, we just set them
Me
out on the
too.
counter and just every time you walk past, you grab you a couple.
Get you some sun gold tomatoes.
Sunday I got a video coming up I made of rigatoni with pasta with vodka sauce.
What's that?
It's a was back in the early 70s. It came up with it was a tomato sauce with heavy cream and vodka in it.
Oh,
Okay, and it sort of like died out. So I like sort of bring it up to bring it back up alive again. But I started everything from scratch. I don't, no can, nothing like that.
hmm
I used grape tomatoes and two plum tomatoes, and I cooked that down, and then I ran it through the blender, the hand immersion blender. It gets a little orange, and then I add a little bit of my spices and stuff, and then I add a little heavy cream into it. Mix that around, and then finish it with the vodka.
huh.
Okay, and with rigatoni, they used to make it with, it was called penne alla vodka.
Okay.
Okay, and it was a
That sounds pretty good.
it was a big seller back in the day. I even used it on a couple chicken dishes without the pasta,
Yeah.
and it came out pretty good because a little pepperoncino in there, give that a little heat
Oh,
and
yeah.
stuff.
Yeah,
But
the restaurant we go to, they've got a couple dishes with vodka sauce on them, but I've never tried
Really?
them.
yeah,
Huh.
it's something different. Like I said, it started in 1974.
So, do you let the vodka cook off?
Oh yeah, yeah,
You do.
yeah,
Okay.
yeah, and it just gives it that. It just gives it that. It helps
A little
the
extra
heat,
flavor.
the heat a little bit, and then all of a sudden, and also helps thicken it up because it's made from potatoes.
Potatoes. Okay.
So that and cheese
Yeah.
and Parmesan cheese and stuff in there like that. But I did that all with the grape tomatoes and a
Oh, I bet that
little
was
bit
good.
and some plum tomatoes and stuff. It was really good,
hmm
really really good.
hmm
Matter of fact,
Sounds
that's
delicious.
tonight at midnight it'll be up. But there again, and I bought this little thing because I don't want to take up too much room. You know what I
hmm
mean? And looking into it, it's from Back to Roots. I think it's the name of the company.
hmm
Back to Roots.
I've heard of
And
that before.
Charlotte, looking through it, money back guarantee if nothing grows. I said, oh, I'm challenging you.
Oh,
I'm
okay.
challenging you.
I got to
So,
get some onions out there. I don't like to grow bulb onions. I like to grow those little green onions,
scallions.
bunching. Yeah, yeah. And I got to get those out there too. I've got a lot of cleaning to do in my garden. There's no plants in it, but there's some weeds, and it's just a lot of debris from the storms that we've had. Knocking branches out or little branches, not big
Yeah.
ones. But I got to get in there and clean up some of that. And
Yeah, my stuff's pretty devastated after the freeze. Everything's all laid over, and
yeah, yeah.
She's got one, two, three flower boxes. I guess what, maybe 2 foot. Okay. In with the dirt. But what she does is she takes the white part of the onions, okay, and sticks them back in the dirt again.
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
We have
They'll
like one,
grow.
two, maybe 8 onions growing out there, 8 onion plants growing out there. So I don't know.
Y'all, I need to find some other kind of lighting because these LEDs that I have are causing me to get, I don't know if you've ever heard of an ocular migraine before.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I got one right now over, and it's been bothering me for like 20 minutes, just messing with my vision. I can't see very well through the middle of it.
I can see you doing it. Look at this, Charlotte, right here.
What is that?
Got a little clip on it, and but this here you can. Where the hell is it? I looked into it. Now I can't see shit. But
That probably won't do anything for my eyes.
no, but what you can do is it gets dimmer or brighter.
Yeah.
Okay,
Okay.
but it's got different modes also. Softer the whole bit. So
I
I've
thought
been
that I bought these blue blocker glasses. I mean, they're prescription, but they have a some kind of film on them that's supposed to keep light to a minimum. It is not helping. I thought it did at first, but I've had two of these today looking at the computer with that light in my face.
these here were very cheap on Amazon,
Okay.
and they're dimmable.
Okay.
You can change the color on them if you want to.
Yeah.
but they seemed to do pretty good, and they were cheap.
I like that idea because it's up above my head and I'm not
I bought
staring into it.
Well, I bought the arms to put them on the arms.
Mm-hmm.
So the arms are probably $13, $14.
This
And
one's
then
Okay.
I got 3 more up there, but these are what's lighting up my green screen.
Oh, okay.
And then I've got one right here,
And that's pointed kind of
and
downward.
right here,
Yeah.
and that one. Let me change this. That one just puts a little bit of color on me.
Okay. Okay. Yeah.
Because
what happened is-
the one over here is daylight, pretty much a daylight,
Okay.
and that keeps me from washing out. But those little LEDs, they were $15 or something like that.
This thing was $6.
Really?
Yeah. Rechargeable.
I think that's what I need. I need to get something that's overhead instead of in my direct line of sight.
I don't
Yeah.
like the ring lights. Marie uses the ring light we had over by her, so when she's typing, and she can see the keyboard. But I had nothing but trouble with this overhead light I got now. I mean, it's just horrible. I got paper on it, taped up all over the top. It's still got the shine back on the light here, so I don't know.
And now the dog's crying to go out. Ugh.
Cecil B. DeMille, I'm not. That's for sure.
Come on.
I'm
Come
in
on.
for my close up.
Good girl.
Let me see here.
So, Alex, what you got planning for the
Outside.
week?
What's that?
What you
Hide.
got planning for the week?
I got a couple of doctor's appointments and dialysis.
Don't give up, brother. Keep it going.
You'll get that
I have,
kidney
a,
soon.
I have a question for you, Florida folks. Have you ever heard of they're called strawberry onions? They're huge.
No.
No? Well, there's a couple of YouTubers that have been using them, and they look really good.
Huh. They probably are good. Let me put on my glasses. And they're Florida folks that are doing it?
Yeah, the only place you can get them is in Florida. They'll only grow there, I guess.
Wow.
Nah, they'll grow in other places, I promise you. They were planted on the perimeter of strawberry fields in Florida. Known to be extremely mild, tender, sweet, often considered superior in sweetness to traditional sweet onions. Seasonality, usually found in early spring at local markets, which means they grow them in the wintertime. Makes sense.
Yeah.
Let me look and see if I can find. They do not taste like strawberries. Parksdale Market. Parksdale Market has, oh my God. Okay, hang on. Let me go back a little bit here. Oh, fiddlesticks. What did I do wrong? I did something
I have
wrong.
no idea.
Well, okay, let me go back. For some reason, it got real big and I didn't. $65.99 for 10 onions.
Wow.
No, they can keep them in Florida as far as I'm concerned.
Right?
They
I'm
can-
I guess I never looked them up.
They do not ship to Alaska or Hawaii. Additional shipping costs may be needed to the following states. Yours is included. North and South Dakota, Minnesota, Iowa, Nebraska, Oklahoma. I wouldn't order these with somebody else's money.
I didn't know they were that expensive.
That's insane. Now that's just that one place called Parksdale
Yeah.
Market. Let me look somewhere else, okay? Okay.
Yeah.
Hang on. Okay, well, now here's a place called oh God, what's the name of it? Birdie's Garden, $37.99 for 5 pounds of it. And then there's early small strawberry onions, 34. That's Parksdale. Let's see what this is. Is this Etsy? Farm 99. I don't know what that is, but it's $2.50 for one onion. I might would
That
buy
ain't so
three.
bad.
I would buy three and see how they do, maybe four. Um, Here, I'll put it in the chat if you want it. Copy. They'll grow in other places. Don't you let them fool you. It's a plant. You can't keep nature from doing what nature does. You know what I mean?
Right? Yeah.
Hang on, I gotta get to YouTube on my computer.
$65 an onion.
The whole ambition in life for these plants is to grow.
And
You
get
can't stop it. So you might have to figure out what time of year to plant them.
Yeah.
You could actually probably grow yours in the summertime
Yeah.
because there it is. There's the link right there. And in fact, I probably would. I'd wait till May. I'd plant them suckers, and I'd have me some onions by November.
Yeah.
Well, maybe before November. When does your winter start?
The end of October, usually around Halloween.
So plant them mid-April. Is your ground frozen still in mid-April?
This year it's not going to be.
Good. Well, that's what I would do.
The
I'd
frost
plant
is
them in
already coming out.
mid-April, and I'd grow them till mid-October and have me some onions. That's what I'd do.
What you got there?
Yeah, they just look. I love onions, and they just look really good.
Yeah, they do. I read some little blurbs about them. It sounds good, but I dang sure ain't paying $65 for them. Promise you that.
I think this is the one I
Yeah.
got, Charlotte.
Which one did you get?
I think that's the one I got. It's $29. It comes with the tripod.
Oh, okay, okay. Where'd you send it?
Pardon me?
Did you send it to me?
No, I can't.
Oh, you're showing it. Okay, okay.
was just showing it to you.
Oh, yeah. That's a tall one.
So it comes with a stand. It's RGB if you need it.
All right.
But
I need like 3 of those.
something like that, you can point up to the ceiling and bounce it off,
And
bounce
bounce
the light off the ceiling, and it won't be so harsh, and it'll eliminate a lot
Right.
of shadows.
Oh, I
Or
gotta.
you can get 2 of them, put one on one side, and the other one put on the other
Behind
side,
you.
not quite as bright,
Oh, yeah, yeah.
and it'll take the shadows out off your face.
Okay, okay.
But yeah,
Well,
I think that's the one I got. Something similar.
yeah. I've got lots of shadows right now because I just turned all the light off except for my overhead.
Me in my shadow.
But
You would never think that trying to do this kind of stuff, how important the audio is,
yes,
how
yes.
important the lighting is.
hmm
I mean, it's just like,
How does my audio sound today, by the way? I'm sorry. I didn't mean to interrupt you,
It
Tom.
sounds good.
yeah.
Does it?
Yeah.
It's this.
Oh, okay.
It's my.
It's an earpiece and a mic?
Oh, okay. So that's got the mic built in.
Yeah.
Okay, well, sounds good.
Good. Good. Okay. I'm glad because I love these. They're my favorite. I can sleep in them. They're great.
That's what I wear at night for when Marie's sleeping and I have insomnia.
hmm
To watch the videos.
That's what I do. I do it so I don't wake Poppy up in the middle of the night laughing or cackling at something on,
I told Marie I never had any problems when I was drinking scotch. Always trying to get healthy, bullcrap.
Well, you know what I say to that?
Mazel
Get you a
tov.
bottle of scotch.
Yeah. Oh, I got it's in the back.
I mean, is that part of your grains on your new pyramid? Little grain, little barley juice,
I never,
barley pop.
I never thought of that, Grumpus.
There you go.
Oh,
I heard somebody the other day say that about beer. Say, go get you a barley pop.
Well,
see,
I mean,
I got
but here's the
oldies.
thing. If you can stop at one, go ahead and have you a nice glass of scotch before you go to bed. What is this? Before you go to bed, and then sleep all night and feel good about it.
No, see,
Yeah,
that's like watching a skydiver jumping out of a plane before he pulls the cord in the parachute. Okay, I got to wait till I'm about 17 feet from the ground to pull it. Nah, I mean, I can't do. I mean, I can't do it anymore. I had 2 glasses of wine the other night. I told Maria, I'm freaking tired.
Well, then drink your wine. Good grief.
Yeah,
Wine makes me more tired than liquor.
yeah, but liquor's
I mean, that like hard liquor. Hard
liquor's.
liquor just makes me crazy and stupid.
I got to get in shape now for St. Patrick's Day.
No, no, you don't.
I told Maria, I said, we're going to have a party. It's going to start at 6 and end at 6:15.
you'd be hell on wheels for 15 minutes.
15
Wait a
minutes.
minute, buddy. Just don't get in any fights now, Tom.
Yeah, I'll be punching myself.
I was gonna say, that could get ugly real quick.
Unbelievable. Another guy damn around the corner from me drives that little scooter, you know what I mean? I'll get on his and get off my lawn, you miserable.
Oh my gosh. Well, you know what? I'm not going to do any of that for St. Patrick's Day. And actually, our friend Scully is probably going to be live streaming Mardi Gras this week.
He was on tonight.
He is. He's probably got Mardi Gras on New Orleans.
He had a,
That's one heck of a show right there. If you haven't seen him live streaming Mardi Gras, you need to do that because it is. And the
When is it?
commentary's hilarious. And they always try to catch the boob flashers before they do it. And it's hilarious to watch them fail miserably.
yeah, he was on tonight and he had a bunch of skeletons walking down Bourbon Street playing Dixieland music.
That's great.
You know, Grumpus, you know what the funny part about when I was in Texas, okay? This one guy, Jerry Bourgeois, and he was from New Orleans. And he said to me, hey, Tom, he says, are you going to the St. Patrick's Day parade? And I was kind of bummed out. I said, I'm going to miss the one in New York and all this stuff. No, 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 no. Come on, we'll go have lunch. We'll tell everybody at work we're going to have lunch. You know, we
Right.
dressed, you know, we had to wear suits every day and stuff. So I get in his car and we go down to Westheimer. Okay? Down in Westheimer is where they had the parade. We went into this place called Bia Paredes. And
Beer Paredes. Yep.
it had a line down the middle of the place. One side was Italian, the other side was Irish. There was one soul on the Italian side. The Irish side was jam packed. We went in and slugged a couple green beers down. Okay, now the parade's coming by, so we go out. Okay, and we're watching the parade. So I had quite a few beers. Okay, a couple Jamesons and stuff.
Yeah.
I get home and my daughter, like I said, was 4 or 5 years old, and she was when I walked in the door, she was jumping up and down, Daddy, 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 Daddy. We seen you on TV. At the parade.
Oh my goodness.
And not that far down from us was Marvin Zinler, Eyewitness News. So the camera must have picked us up.
Oh my goodness.
Our boss the next day said, how was your lunch? I said, it was good. But I said, did you see me on TV too? And he started laughing. Yeah, but it was great. I mean, you know,
Best laid plans.
Oh
Daddy,
my goodness.
my wife was so mad. My first wife, she was so freaking mad. You couldn't come home and take us to the parade.
It was a
Spur of the
business
moment
lunch.
decision, dear.
I said it would have
Business
took
lunch.
me. I said it would have took me 16 hours to get from there to here and back again with the
Yeah.
traffic.
See, and I don't even like going to them. The one here, we went to the second year we lived here. We went to the Mardi Gras parade down here in our little tiny town of 16,000 people. So, needless to say, it was a very pleasant experience. It wasn't overcrowded. There were a few drunks on the side of the road that I had to cuss at because they were taking beads from my kids, but yeah, and I had to tell them to back up, you know. But other than that, it was a fairly pleasant experience. And but over the years, now we've been here. This is well, we hit 16 years on December the 1st that we've lived here,
Wow.
and this parade has grown and grown and grown. And I don't know if you remember this, but a few years back, Violet had to march in the Mardi Gras parade. And we decided that her daddy was going to have to march with her because I was going to kill somebody if they approached her. And, you know, so he did for all those years. 3 more years later, he marched with her. Well, now I've got my son marching in these parades. At the last one, last Monday, these drunk men were trying to bust through the line and try to play his drum.
Wow. That's drunk.
And he was like pushing them away. And I'm thinking, okay, so where are the chaperones who are supposed to be marching with these kids? They're all up at the front protecting the go-go dancers or flagpole turners, whatever they are.
Yeah.
And leaving the guys in the back to fend for themselves. Well, these are little boys. Well, not all of them, but
Get
it's,
him the stun gun.
look, I'll admit it.
Lighten that party up.
The big kids are a little geeky, okay? But it's always been that way. It's always going to be that way. So they're not adept at. Of course, Murphy, he decided he conked one guy upside the head with his drumstick. Good.
The last
I would have.
the
I would
last
have
time
too.
the last time I worked at our family restaurant for St. Patrick's Day,
Hmm.
we did 2,600 pounds of corned beef.
Ooh,
We had to rent. I think we had to rent 4 steamers.
that's a lot.
Okay. Oh,
Hmm.
Charlotte, I'm telling you, this was completely crazy. The next town over had a place that
Hmm.
was all Irish Americans. It was an Irish American club.
Hmm.
Okay? The Friendly Sons of the Shillelagh was the name of the place,
Hmm.
and they had the bagpipers, the whole bit.
Oh wow.
They would come march through our place, all around the property, and we had 10 acres of property. Okay,
Hmm.
I had 2 beer trucks outside.
Hmm.
Okay, you had to pay for a tag on your
Hmm.
arm, and to get the beer. Okay, after you would get 2, they would take the one off and give you another one, and then
Hmm.
after that one, then you had to pay for it.
Oh, okay.
Right. So these guys are coming through. Now we did corned beef sandwiches. I had 2 guys. That's all they did was cut corned beef.
Mm.
Okay, sandwiches. We went once we ran out of the bread. Okay, then we were making just plates and
Oh wow. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
just putting it out, putting it out, putting it out. It was insane. We had, like I said, the marching bands would come through. We had a couple other bands. We had 3 stages in the place at the time,
Oh wow.
and different bed. I mean, it was just completely nuts.
Hmm.
That would normally start like maybe 8 o'clock at night the day before.
Yeah.
Okay, we had to close at 2 o'clock. We
Hmm.
stopped selling alcohol at 2 o'clock, but still had the food going out. We go 3, 4, 5 o'clock in the morning.
Oh wow.
Oh, it was unbelievable. The name of the place was Emmett's Inn. So that's
Hmm.
my dad's middle name, my brother's middle name, and his
Hmm.
four boys' middle name.
Mhm.
So I mean, it was just completely crazy.
Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Your brother named all of his four boys Emmett for a middle name.
Yeah, yeah. Robert Emmett, Patrick Emmett, Michael Emmett, and Sean Emmett.
Wow.
Yeah,
Wow.
yeah,
That's interesting.
yeah. I mean, it was. And the beer the beer trucks we went through, there
Hmm.
was two there. When I'm telling you, they would tap, and it was on the sides,
Oh, wow.
and we had two bartenders per truck, and
Huh.
that's all they do was just they would just fill plastic cups up and put them on it, right,
Huh.
all day long.
Good night, Lance.
We'll
Good
see
night,
Take
you,
Lance.
care.
Lance. Thanks for stopping by.
See you next time. Um, no, I've never been to a shindig like that, Tom.
I haven't either.
It just, I mean, I couldn't do it now. I mean, but
Well, and
that's
up in the Northeast is where all them Irish kind of settled anyway, isn't it?
yeah, yeah. Actually, and also in North Carolina too. I was
Hmm.
like kind of in Texas.
A lot of the North Carolina folks were Scottish.
Scottish, Scotch Irish.
Uh-huh. Uh-huh.
Yeah. Even in Texas, there was a lot of Irish in Texas.
Well, I think that they're actually very evenly distributed throughout the United States now because there were so many who came over and they just, if they're anything like my grandmother, they very prolifically bred. They populated.
Yeah, they did. Hey, you all
My
along?
grandmother had 10 children. And yeah.
Let me
But now
see.
her husband was uh, of Greek descent.
And see, you had to throw the monkey wrench in it right there, right?
There
Hmm.
goes the neighborhood.
Yeah.
Hey. What's wrong with the Greeks?
Greeks don't like no freaks.
No, we don't.
That's funny stuff.
I have a feeling, Alex, what is your ancestry look like?
My mom's full Italian and my dad's full German.
No kidding.
Yep.
Huh.
Some good food there.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
get the best of both worlds.
I bet. Wow.
Get some good food rolling there. Let me see.
Well,
Find something.
my ancestry was so long ago, the only good food I ever got was Southern.
Nothing wrong,
So, and that's it.
nothing wrong with that either, though.
No, that's good food. But one thing you can count on with Southern food is it's got some seasoning in it.
Yeah.
Yep.
You know, it's not going to be bland. You ain't going to have to ask, where's the salt?
Yeah, right.
Where's the kick? Where's the.
I watched the thing about because Mardi Gras is coming,
Right.
and I'm watching how different thing. Poor boy. Okay, so
Oh,
which one is the best? What I said basically said the shrimp was
oh, they're good. Yeah.
was
Yeah.
the number one.
Yeah.
But what it was everything else that went with it, just like Italian food. It was what they had in the house.
Yes.
Okay, so in Italy, they would have what they called puttanesca sauce. Okay,
That's,
Yes.
and that was basically in House of Ill Repute.
uh-huh.
Okay, and the madam would cook for the men that came to visit,
Hmm.
and it had just about everything, and it became a thing, right?
Hmm.
And so then they would make all different types of dishes with this puttanesca sauce.
Oh,
Yeah, and it was basically the same thing with the poor boy. Okay,
yeah.
and it was whatever they had. So if they had oysters, that's what they made.
Oh, those are good. Po'
Oh
boy,
man,
oyster po'
Hmm.
boy.
there ain't nothing better.
Mm.
I'm telling you.
I love the roast beef po' boy because what they do is they they put your lettuce and tomatoes and all that stuff on it, and they put this sliced roast beef, and then they smother it in gravy, and it is so stinking good. But
That's
you cannot pick it up and eat it. You've got to eat it with a knife and a fork.
yeah,
I mean, you can, but you're gonna be a mess.
in Chicago they make what they call man, I can't think of the name of it now, but it's a roast beef. It's an Italian beef sandwich.
Ooh,
Okay,
yum.
and what they do is they have jardiniere. So that would be celery, onion, um, the carrot, and maybe whatever else they had if they had
Mhm.
cauliflower or something like that. And then
Yeah.
they'd slice this beef, Italian beef. They'd slice it down. They put it on that big old bun.
Oh,
Put the
yum.
jordaniere over top of it, and then the guy would take the tongs and dip it right in the au jus
Oh, yum.
and pull that thing up out of there. I mean, my elbow, you need to take your
Right?
shoes on because you'd be fantastic. It was delicious.
And what one of my favorite sandwiches around here is actually they call it Cajun, but it's not. It's actually Italian called muffaletta. And oh my gosh, that olive salad on that muffaletta is just amazing. And there's a place over in New Orleans that makes the best ones, and it's right there on the main drag,
Yep.
right down the street from Cafe Du Monde.
When I lived in Houston, I used to get maybe twice a month. I would be able to get into New Orleans or Lafayette, Louisiana. A
Hmm.
couple different places in there. Because what we would do is I was on the commercial end of it, and what we
Hmm.
would do there is we would supply. They would retool these pipes for drilling. Okay,
Right.
they would retool them so we had guys there with the little trailers. Not little, they were 40 foot, but a pickup truck would haul them. I can't remember the name what they used to call it. Anyway,
I'm like
Hot
hot
sauce.
shots.
hot shots. That's right,
Yep.
hot shot. So I would get out there to go schmooze with the people who were giving us the business to carry the stuff back and forth.
Right.
And this guy took me to a place. He said, "You like seafood?" Yeah, I love seafood. Okay. He took me to this place that had a dirt floor.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm in a shirt and tie and suit. Okay. Clean shoe shine, right? Spit shine shoes. By the time I left that joint like that, I smelled like a cat would have followed me home. I had drippings all, but they did blue claw crabs.
Oh, yum. Oh,
Ooh.
yum.
Okay. And they did this in a Cajun spice, garlic, lemon, and
Mm.
butter.
Mm, mm, mm,
Ooh.
mm.
The coldest beer I think I ever had in my life. Okay. When I
Wow.
left out of there, my tie looked like a checkered tablecloth. Okay. Drippings all over my suit. Okay. I tell you, it was the best seafood I've had cooked that way. And they would cook. They had like a cooker with this big drum,
Right.
and they dropped them things in there. And
Yeah.
some old dude would come over, would look like a net, okay, and he would
And
hang
get them
them
out
there,
there.
pull them up, put them on a newspaper, and eat. I mean, I was actually licking the newspaper with the black print on it. I tell you what, I washed both my ears with the corn on the cob.
Oh my goodness.
Man, that was some good food. He said, "Told you, didn't I? I told you." And we got another contract out of him. So
Now that is what you call a crab boil.
That's taking one for the team, dude.
these jokers were fried. I mean, and then dipped in the butter and all that Cajun
Mm,
seasoning and stuff. Good God,
mm.
I knew. I was young back then, and I knew for a fact that I was going to stop doing what I was doing, and we're going into the restaurant business.
Okay. Okay.
And that's how my corporate career ended. And I jumped
Huh.
right in, like I said, bottle of scotch, lobster, and prime rib. Let's go, my brother. So I'm right behind you, man. Let's do it.
I am so glad that I'm on the last row of this thing because it's getting really heavy.
You been on that what, a week?
Yeah, about a week off and on. I've done a lot today. A lot. And yesterday I crocheted quite a bit too. So really, if I had to, I've probably got a good 24 hours into it total.
What's
Um,
up now? Huh? Pretty cool.
no more than 25. Ooh, here comes the thunder. Yay. But let me stand up. Let me turn off my background here.
I don't know if you guys get these in Texas and Missouri, but I love the blue crab soft shells that you can deep fry.
Oh, you
Oh
like
yeah.
those?
Yep.
Oh,
I
I
My
do.
love them.
husband loves them too.
You're
I do
speaking my
too.
language, brother.
Yeah.
That was a big seller in our place.
Oh, my husband loves some soft crab.
We
Hmm.
would do two with linguine, lemon, garlic, and butter,
Mm.
and then we would do sandwiches,
Mhm.
sausage
Mhm.
sandwiches.
Mhm. Okay.
Okay, I'm totally starving now.
Yeah,
Good. Uh, look how big this thing is. It's crazy.
Well, keep her warm.
It sure will. I mean, it is, and it's made with heavy yarn. It's a 5 weight yarn.
Hmm.
So it's bulkier than your average blanket as well. This will keep, and that's why I'm making it to send to Tracy, for her charity work, and it'll keep somebody good and warm. I decided to start. I was gonna de-stash all my yarn and just get rid of it because I've got too much, and it's taking up so much space, and it's starting to feel like it's taking over the house, and that bothers me a lot. I don't like clutter.
Didn't you kind of do that a year or two ago?
I did last year. I did,
sure.
but I kept too much of it is what I did. I haven't bought a lot of yarn since I did that de-stash. And I sent most of that to Mona. In fact, that stuff cost me over $70 to send to her.
Wow.
Yeah. But I needed it out of here, and it was worth it to me to spend the money to get rid of it. But now I've decided instead of de-stashing and getting rid of it, I'm just going to do this until I make enough blankets to send over to Tracy. Hey, Smokey.
Hey, Charlotte, see
Yeah.
the holes that you have in there,
Uh-huh.
and that
Uh-huh.
thing. Well, sometimes I would come home after work and I'd have one or too many scotches in me.
Yeah.
So rather than going up when we lived in down by the shore, by the beach, uh, rather than me climbing the staircase, okay, to go to bed and disturb everybody,
Yeah.
my mother-in-law had made us one of them Afghans, okay, but it had the big holes in it. So I
Right.
take my shoes off, right, and I lay down on the couch and I pulled that bad boy up on me. And one night, my toe got caught in the hole, and I tried to pull that joker up on me, and I bang
Oh,
hit myself right in the eye. Do you know the next morning I had a black eye? My wife saying to me, Marie was saying, "Are you fighting again, Fred?"
did you laugh, right?
I said,
Fighting with a blanket.
beat myself up.
And
Oh
the
my
blanket won.
gosh. Oh my gosh.
Done something like I would do.
Unbelievable.
Yeah, I don't know how it's going to work out tonight with Poppy being in the bed with me. I had the bed to myself for a whole week. And it was nice, y'all. It was so nice.
we,
So,
we I told you a while back, we bought one of the mattresses, okay? You know,
mhm.
it's a real big high side, and it's got all the, your body fits in. It looks like you could have a chalk outline of me laying in the bed.
Yeah.
Well, the other day we flipped it, turned it
Okay.
around, okay? Move it around. So I got in, after we did that night, I got in that bed, and I felt like I sunk right into it.
Oh,
I was saying, oh, this is beautiful. Oh, this feels so good. And then the pee bell rings. You got to get up. Do you think I could get comfortable again? You think I could find that spot?
no.
Unbelievable.
Oh no. You were probably shaking that bed and moving around and flopping around like a fish trying to find it
But
too.
the other, but she don't feel it move. That's what's nice about this.
Oh, okay.
You know, so
Okay.
I can jump, or she can flip around, whatever. I tell you,
I need a bed like that where I don't feel Poppy moving around because he flips and flops like a fish all night long. It drives me
unbelievable.
insane. And
So that
nobody. Go ahead. I'm sorry, hon.
with your crochet, if you
Yeah.
ever want to donate, you can donate those blankets to dialysis centers for the patients because they have to have it 60 degrees in there at all times so your blood doesn't get infections.
No
So you
kidding.
freeze. Yeah, you freeze in there
Thank you for that. Thank you.
because we have some ladies that donate them where I go.
Okay. Okay. Do
It's
you get
just a thought.
do you get to keep them?
Yes.
Awesome. Awesome. Okay. That is a thought. That's a good thought, and thank you. I appreciate that.
Yep.
Because I was thinking cancer treatments but dialysis, that's a whole horse of
Stuck
another
there so
color, right?
long. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's something that has to be done continually.
Yeah.
Yeah. I like that idea. Thank you.
Good move.
Oh God,
Folks, we're coming up on 3.5 hours.
we are, aren't we?
Yeah. My phone's about to die.
I'm ready to
Oh,
pull the plane.
So,
I thought you said plane. Your plane's about. I'm like, what?
Oh no, it's my phone.
I think I'm going to raid the
Jim.
Xbox tonight.
I
ain't
think
done
I'm
that.
going to go in and do a cupboard raid.
I
Oh
ain't done
my,
that in 100 years.
I'm stuffed because Murphy brought me that sandwich.
Yeah, I saw you eat that whole thing right in front of us.
It was
Yeah.
just a little one. It wasn't real big. And then I've been munching on these cashews all night.
I'm watching you going like this.
Yeah,
Yep. Gotta get that food
I'm
out of my
full.
teeth.
I
I'm
was
full
thinking, man, I
too.
wish Poppy was here.
Why?
I got to go
I
watch.
mean, he's in the bedroom. I can go get him if you want. Oh
Well,
my.
folks, I think we ought to wrap it up.
All right.
It's been a long day, and I got another long day tomorrow.
Yeah, me too.
Tell Miss Vicky I said happy birthday.
I will.
Yes.
Yes,
I will.
please do.
Yes, please do.
So, Alex, what you got going on this week? Anything we want to know about?
No, just doctor's appointments and running my daughter around.
Okay.
Chauffeur dad.
Yep.
Charlotte, what you got going on?
I'm running away from home. No,
You can run to Houston. Just bring a sandwich with you.
I'll bring you a sandwich. Um, just my Monday night live at 9:30 Central Time, and I've got one video ready for my other channel, my new
Really?
channel,
Cool.
and I'm probably going to post that on Tuesday.
Okay.
So get ready. Um, and Alex, if y'all want to subscribe to my new channel, it's called Not My Cats with a Z. Cats with a Z.
Okay, I will do that when we get off.
It's all about the cats. I don't talk. I don't do nothing. I just show my cats. That's it. It's entertainment because they're crazy. So, but yeah, that's what I'm doing. Working on my new channel, doing my old channel. We're good.
Sweet. What's up, Tom?
Oh, I got Rigatoni al vodka that's up right now on the Sunday Dinner Chef.
Okay.
Yes.
And
Yes.
then I got Monday the podcast. Wednesday I got Tom Glover the Keto Cook, and then Friday I got some more pizza coming up, and then it just keep rolling.
Is that
Man,
on Seniors Food and Life?
Oh, and I already put one up with me and Marie for our anniversay
Okay.
yesterday. Yeah, so I mean, just every week, same stuff over. I think I
I'm
got
cranking them
videos
out.
I think I got more videos than Disney
I
right
think
now.
you might. I think you might.
Well, you're working it, and the work shows.
Yes, it does.
Yeah.
Grumpus, what do you got popping?
I'm gonna let the wife drag me around all day tomorrow.
That might be worth a video, you know.
Well, I don't know. I'll have to turn the sound off. It won't be a talkie.
That's funny. All right, guys.
All right. Well, I will see you all. If I don't see you through the week, I'll see you next weekend.
All righty.
And
Charlotte,
Charlotte, I
See you
still
guys.
haven't figured out how to do this joint thing. It's smarter than I am, I guess.
We'll figure it out.
I need to find out how they're doing it on StreamYard,
Hmm.
and maybe
Yeah,
that will give me what I need to make this thing work.
Hmm. Hmm.
cool. Charlotte, take
Cool.
care. Alex, nice
You
to see you.
too.
Everybody in the
Yeah.
chat,
See you guys.
we've got 6 people
Bye.
left in the chat, so thanks for joining us.
Okay.
And we're going to be out of here. See ya.
See ya.